BS just won't do. Kaoticradio.com.
The Black Lung, the Black Lung Show, 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 and starting fucking now.
That's right, you're listening to the Black Lung Show on the world-famous Kaoticradio.com. I'm your host, Ryan Pena. I'm joined in studio, as always, with the new owner of Kaoticradio.com, my homeboy, my brother, B. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, Ryan. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, man. A lot of good stuff to talk about today. I'm really excited. A lot of big things in the works for the radio station. I know you know that. You know, listening audience, you're just going to wait in suspense. We're doing bigger things. We're going to be having more things that you can download on our free app. So download that, too. If you guys are listening, I appreciate that. This is year 3 of the Black Lung Show. We've had lots and lots of bands. We're going to keep having lots of bands here. The app's free, so it makes it a lot easier to listen to the show. If you guys want to call in, I got a great band in studio today. They're called Shovel. I think they're from Arizona. I'm not positive, but we'll ask them in a minute. The call-in number, if you have any questions, is area code 909-360-8330. This is your home for rock and roll. This is the church of rock and roll. This is a Black Lung Show. B, some crazy shit's been going on this week.
What's happening, Ryan?
Well, dude, I mean, we lost some icons this week, and I hate having to start shows doing that. You know, I used to do tributes to when John Stabb from Uniform Choice died, and Lemmy and David Bowie and fucking, when your heroes die, it makes you really sad. And so the first thing I'll say is that everybody knows Aretha Franklin died, right?
Yeah, that one got me pretty good.
Did it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's my mom used to play that every Sunday morning. Just listen to Aretha Franklin. We love the hell out of it. Loved it.
I do too.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say this, is that, Aretha Franklin is amazing. And everybody in the world fucking knows who she is, right? So the whole point of the Black Lung Show, whether I interview headlining bands or local bands trying to, show some support and let people listen to up-and-coming bands or bands that they might not have heard of before. One of the other guys that passed away this week was actually from one of my personal favorite bands. And so when I do a show, I go through my record collection because that's what I love about this show, is that I still get to spin vinyl. Old school. I'm an old man. I don't give a shit. I'm proud of my gray hair. I spin vinyl on this show. You guys have been listening, you know. But Randy Rampage from fucking DOA passed away. I don't know, B, if you're a fan of DOA. DOA is one of the best Canadian punk rock bands ever. I'm actually rocking a Dayglow Abortions t-shirt. We had them in the studio. That was one of the best days of my fucking life. Canadian punk rock legends. So Randy passed away, and I just thought that the best way to start out the fucking show to pay tribute is just play some DOA music, So I went through my collection. I got a bunch. So I love this old school. Look how cool this is, all 80s style.
That's an awesome cover.
Ridiculous, right? DOA, Let's Wreck the Party.
Camera's this way.
Oh, sorry.
This way.
That one. All right.
And then one.
This is not the one that I'm playing right now, but I'm saying, I'm not bullshitting you guys. These are heroes. These are, I'm fans of this band. But the record that I bought only a few months ago, I think. How weird is that? Was DOA War on 45. And I bought this over at Dr. Strange Records. If you guys are listening, and I'm going to let you guys know a little secret. Dr. Strange Records is one of the coolest record stores fucking ever. It's down the street from here. You guys should check it out. Maybe go down there, say what's up. You're going to lose a lot of money. They have so many good records. We're going to start out the show by playing a tribute to DOA. Oh, I love that sound. It's the sound of the needle hitting that vinyl. You guys are listening to the Black Lung Show. I'm your host, Ryan Pena. We'll be back in a minute after we play a couple DOA songs. Rest in power. Shovel is our guest. Call-in number is area code 909-360-8330. DOA, motherfuckers. asshole playing the wrong speed. Hold on. That was bullshit. B, my apologies. My apologies to everybody. I heard that it was like sounding like fucking heavy metal. I played the fucking record at the wrong goddamn speed. It sounded good, right? Until you started hearing the rah, rah. I'm a host of a radio show. You think? Let me unmute you guys at mic so you can talk shit about me. It's fine,
I was thinking that was the greatest band alive.
right? DOA is one of the greatest bands alive. God damn it! I tell people I'm a good radio show host. I'm a good frontman for my band, but I'm a fucking terrible goddamn DJ. Let's try this one more time. You can actually hear what DOA sounds like. I'm so embarrassed. This is bullshit. Doesn't that sound better? Probably should have looked at the speed before I put them on. All right. Here we go. One more time. DOA! You out of here, get rid of you. It's like this, see? Nobody wants you, nobody needs you, nobody's gonna wait for you. Nobody wants you, nobody needs you, nobody's gonna die for you. Fly up or higher, do anything. Fly up or higher, use anything. Fly up or higher, do anything. Fly up or higher, use anything. Just cut place apart. You don't count anymore. You were a friend, I just a dude. I just a dude, I just a bar. Fly up or higher, do anything. Fly up or higher, use anything. Fly up or higher, do anything. Fly up or higher, use anything. All right, I was gonna play some more from the record. Look at that scratching and everything. God damn it, man! B right off the bat, it's Kaotic Radio. That's what it is. We already have a caller on the line. Look, before you put him on, I should at least do the right thing and introduce my guest. This is a band called Shovel. Welcome to the studio, you guys. How you guys doing?
Oh, thanks.
Thank you for
Ryan.
having us.
No problem.
It's rad in here.
Thank you. It's not too bad.
Hot too in here.
Yeah, it's a little hot. It's still in California.
In Arizona, it's cold all the time. So
Yeah, it's only 110 probably right now in Phoenix, but you know.
All right. Why don't we do this? Let's let the listening audience know who you are and what you play in the band. And you can, like, we have the YouTube cameras up, so you can wave and say, starting on my left, like, let them know who you are and what you play in the band.
Left. Oh,
that's you.
I'm dyslexic. My name is Ward. I play drums.
All right.
my name's Dusty, and I play guitar and sing.
Okay. And who's here on my right?
I'm Susie.
Susie's here to help us.
I play
support.
nothing.
Susie and I are a couple.
He's
Yeah.
taken.
So she's here for moral support, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
She's rad.
Yeah.
She's very
She looks
It's
rad.
very helpful.
she's a connoisseur of music, so It's fun.
Good.
It's fun to have her along.
Awesome. Well, we have our first caller on the line. B, why don't you go ahead and plug him in? All right, caller. You're live on the air on the Black Lung Show on Kaotic Radio with Shovel.
Spit it out.
Hey, Dusty. Hey, Ward.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Todd.
Hey.
Is this
Hope
Todd?
you guys are having fun in California. Yeah. Todd Renfro.
How you doing, Todd?
Hi, Todd.
Hey, guys. Hey. Congrats on the Shovel album. It's such a great album. One of my favorites. I would just like to ask
Thanks.
Dusty Rose a question, if I could.
Sure.
Is it Rose or Rose?
Rose.
Rose.
It's my great grandma's
As in the
name.
flower.
What do you got,
Hey,
Todd?
my question is on the song Satan's Inside. I would like to know what inspired you to write that song. It's one of my favorites.
Well, to be honest with that song, Ward and I were just messing around in our practice space, and I just had the riff, and then he pulled out this jungle beat, and that's kind of my favorite,
Yeah, you call it the rumble.
the rumble beat.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
And
It definitely rumbles out.
and I thought it was different than our other songs, and so I kind of made up the words on the spot, which we do half the time, and it's kind of like a song that contradicts each other because you all have a good side and a bad side in you, so kind of that's where it came from.
Because you say devil's inside, then you just change it to angels inside, and then Satan's inside.
You end with being bad inside, because
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful song.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I was just wondering where the lyrics came from. And,
I think too, like, I'm a big fan of old blues, so they always sing about like the devil and all that. So that's where it came from.
And where are you calling
yeah, and
from?
I was also curious. I think you're from the Midwest too, right?
Yeah, North
I
Dakota.
was just wondering if there was any biblical reference to that as well as growing up in the
No,
Midwest.
I'm not.
Or anything like that.
I'm not very religious. I'm open to all
And where-
religion.
And where are you calling?
Right. But yeah, I was just wondering if it was the Midwest had anything to do with that growing up.
No,
I
no.
do grew up in the
Ryan
Midwest, so
wants-
I know.
Ryan wants to know where you're calling from.
I'm calling from Phoenix, Arizona, home of Shovel.
All right.
Todd's actually in.
Totally unplanned.
Todd's
I-
actually
I
in
just
another
recognized
local
his
band in
voice.
Phoenix called Godspeedball,
Yeah.
and he plays drums
I'm
for
also
them too.
drums with. He's another bandmate.
All right. double duty. You guys have stuff
Well,
recorded?
anyway, I really
Yeah,
appreciate
it's on band.
you elaborating on the song for me.
I wish there was something deeper to that, but a lot of times when I write, I'll take either old poems that I wrote a long time ago and I'll turn it into a song, or I'll make it up on the spot. And I kind of like that about our band. It's kind of just, how'd you put it?
Spontaneous.
Organic.
Organic, spontaneous, yeah.
well, I love the album cover too. I think you did the artwork as well, right, Dusty?
Yeah.
It was we both did it. I did the middle
Oh.
circle part.
Yeah, Ward helped a lot with the artwork.
Oh,
And so
okay,
did,
great. I
So
didn't-
did Carl, who took the photo.
Yeah,
of the
Carl.
book.
Thanks to Carl.
But yeah, thanks
well, I
for
hope
calling.
you are
Todd.
just. Yeah, I hope you're destroying California as they need it.
Tearing it up.
Literally destroying. I destroyed my boyfriend's amp.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's gonna be happy. He's gonna be happy when I
All
come
right.
home.
Well, cool, brother. Thanks for
All
calling
guys.
in, and thanks for actually having a good question for
All
the
right.
band. Right on.
Bye, Todd.
Thanks for listening.
Bye, Todd.
See you, Todd.
All right. Well, right on, dude. Right on, B. We're getting our first caller right out the bat. You guys sound like you're famous.
That was sweet. He called in. We didn't know he was going to.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen
Yeah.
here. You don't never know if I'm going to play the record the right speed. You never know what question I'm going to ask you next. So let's start at the beginning because I never know where I'm going to start. You guys sent me a bio. I didn't read it. That's just what I
I
do.
wouldn't either.
He read it earlier.
Well, yeah, my engineer read it earlier.
Yeah.
It was rad.
That's good enough.
Right, but the thing is that I like discovering bands myself and talking to bands. This show's a little bit different. I'm not going to ask like who your influences are or any of that kind of
Oh, good.
typical bullshit. I just want to know you guys. Like I've expressed to people that my show is kind of like me talking to bands as I'm trying to book shows for my band or book show or book bands for my label or anything, and just get to know you guys. You know, like we're friends, like we're hanging out. Because you guys are my friends. This is the family. This is the Black Lung Show. Tell me, how did you guys start this band? And it's a 2-piece, which is I can't remember the last time I had a 2-piece in studio. That's admirable and scary and
Yes,
crazy.
Scary is the right word.
Wait, I'll back up. Sticky Doll. That was the last band I remembered now. But anyway, you guys.
That's a cool name.
You guys started when?
2012, I think.
It's kind of hard to say.
2011.
We both were in other bands, and they kind of ran its course.
Yes.
All right.
And then we asked friends.
Mutual friends suggested we should start a band, or at least jam.
Because we still wanted to play. We just
Right.
needed something different.
Yeah.
And so he came over to my house at the time, and it was just natural, and we would just jam, no structure, no anything, not
Yeah.
anything.
Well, we had like riffs. You had riffs,
Yeah.
and I played the beats, and things sounded a little bit like Sonic Youth, and things sounded a little bit like Babes in Toyland, and it kind of progressed from there.
Yeah, and we both had kind of similar musical
Yeah.
tastes, I guess.
Yeah.
So he kind of stuck with me this long, and I think that's pretty rad because a lot of times
We're
band-
very difficult
no,
personalities.
we are not. We're very sarcastic. Too.
You're at the right place. Yeah, and so I heard that you're from Seattle originally, right?
Well, I lived there for a while.
Oh, you lived there for a little while.
Yeah,
All
about
right.
14 years.
Right. And so does that kind of influence your music? Because I'm going to ask you this. At all the bands I've had, one time I was interviewing Tsunami Bomb, right?
Okay.
And I think we were asking him questions about and like comparing them to other like female fronted bands. You know, does that bother you when you guys get compared to like other bands that are like female fronted? Because the first thing I'm just saying it right now, when I heard one of the tracks, it reminded me of L7.
I've heard that too.
Before, yeah.
And honestly, I'll take that as a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get upset if people relate us to a female band, but I don't really think of us that way at all. Because half of it is a man, but I don't really think in terms of male
Mostly
and
female
female.
voice, though, but you know.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's totally about. You know, it's that when you get compared because you're, you know,
I'm very pro women, but I'm not like a crazy feminist. I just think people are people.
good.
And I like playing, and I grew up, you know, as a tomboy, so I like, you know, playing with whoever as long as they like similar interests and styles of music. Then, then I'm fine with it. You know, if they compare me to a band I like, whether it's male or female, I'm okay with it.
All right.
You know.
Good enough. The next question, I guess, was like, since you guys are a two-piece, which is strange to me. No, and admirable. Don't get me wrong. You know, in my band, I'm in a 5-piece. You know, it's hard to share the stage with that many people. What's going on, B?
We got a sound coming in. I'm trying to figure out where. It's not
We have
bad.
ghosts, dude. There's ghosts in the studio.
I get it.
It's our bass player Ghost.
That's there you go. Look at that segue.
Look at that
into the-
transition.
Yeah, exactly. As a two-piece, it freaks me out. Like, it's just guitar and drums, right? And
Yes.
vocals, right. So what do you do with your guitar to get like a bass sound? I'm asking like technical questions, but I have no idea what I'm talking about.
I try to, I play a Jag, and Jags can have different settings on it. And I try to do the lower setting. I also turn my treble down and my mids all the way up. And then I have overdrive pedals, which apparently breaks amps. So I try to get that lower end tone. I also play a lot of lower tone chords.
All right.
Me personally, I love being a two-piece with Ward, and I can't imagine us with anybody else. But personally, songwriting-wise, I would love a bass player because my favorite types of tones are that lower-end tone,
Okay.
and I like the trudging bass sound. But we kind of just mesh so good together, and we work off each other that we haven't really needed a bass player, I guess. And people
I try to play a little bass on the drums a lot,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty busy, so it makes up. We both.
People don't seem to miss it from us, I guess, from what they told me. So.
Combined, we're probably a 4-piece. we just take a lot of space, take up a lot of space
There you go.
sonically.
All right.
Yeah.
So does it bother you guys if you ever get compared to other two-piece bands, like maybe like the White Stripes or anything like that, or is that
Bring it on.
Is that all right? Shit.
I actually have never been compared to a two-piece band.
Yeah.
Really, I haven't. I haven't heard that at all. We've gotten Mudhoney, L7,
Okay.
Babes in Toyland. And stuff. I don't really. I think we're influenced by a lot of that '90s sound, but I don't think we necessarily sound like them. It'd be awesome if we did, but
I would
but-
say no. I will say honestly that I think you do in certain songs.
yeah,
You know what I mean? But it's not like you're trying to emulate them as your sound. It's just like
Right.
when you hear certain sounds. Like even when I play, like sometimes people compare me to like Alice Cooper or some fucking weird something like out of left field. I'm like, okay, I didn't expect that whatsoever.
that's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
Is it because
He's
you
a
wore the
radio guy.
mascara? Was your mascara
I used to
dripping that day?
I used to wear eyeliner, and my kids don't know this, but I used to be in a glam punk band called the
sweet.
Prostitute Marys. So yeah, I did that. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to you, B. I know he's doing stuff. He's so busy all the time. B is the new owner of Kaotic Radio. We're doing so much different stuff. I know we have a couple of tracks that were sent by Shovel. I wanted, before we go into any more questions, I would like to play one of their songs so the listening audience knows, the shit that we're talking about, right? So how many tracks do you have from them? 2. That's it. Thank God you guys brought in vinyl because we're gonna play some more of your music. What 2 tracks do you guys? What 2 tracks do you have, B?
I got some. Let me see. This one is from the Dropbox. Sorry, I have them up. I just don't know what their names are. Monty and With You.
Those are I think one of my favorites.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Man, perfect. Let's play that. Let's let you guys listen to this band that I have in studio right now, all the way from Arizona, formerly from Seattle. This is Shovel, and here's your first time listening to them. Go to their Facebook page. Do you have a Facebook page?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Shovel Noise or Instagram Shovel Band.
Yeah, go to Instagram and Facebook and MySpace and Your Face and all that shit and like them.
Mail us letters.
There you go. Letters, what? That's old school.
Yeah, that would be nice.
No one does that anymore. Anyway, you're listening to The Black Lung Show. I'm your host, Ryan Pena. Here is, for the first time, Shovel. Shovel on on the Black Lung Show. You're listening to chaoticradio.com. B, what do you think of that track?
That was great.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? I book the best bands on the show. I don't like to brag too much, but I'm the shit. You know.
You are.
I know.
I'll brag for you.
It,
We barely know you, and
How do you do it?
we think you're great.
Yep.
Oh, thank you very much. And look, let me say this too about this episode of the show. I don't know these cats. These are guys that are my new friends right now, and this is what I've been doing for the last 3 years. When I had the Soul and Bones, which I think everyone should listen to, and we'll probably play some of their music later. That's one of the best bands around. Billy Bones from the Skulls, you know, heroes of mine, you know. And when bands tell me that you should have this certain band in studio, I'll listen to them because I'm not going to put up some bullshit, you know. If I don't have a good show, a good band, I'm not going to do a show. I want you guys to listen to something different. You know, this is not terrestrial radio. You know what I mean? You listen to, I don't know what's going on in Phoenix, but here, if you turn on like a rock and roll show, you're going to listen to like Led Zeppelin and Guns N' Roses and Metallica on a fucking loop, you know?
Yeah.
That's boring as shit to me.
It's
you know?
so bad. Our radio station's on
Yeah.
regular radio.
That's
It's so
why
bad.
you guys are on the best radio station on the fucking planet.
Damn.
We have so much good stuff coming up. I want to go back to another point. We're going to play some more of your music. I got to spin some more vinyl and talk about some current events. So, politics are always a bad thing. I don't do that on Facebook. The only reason I even have a Facebook account is to promote my band, my record label, this show. And I see so many people fighting here and there. Do you guys put any political messages in your songs?
Hell no.
Try not to.
And why is that? Just out of curiosity.
Dates it.
It dates it.
It dates it,
Oh.
yeah. It makes it, oh, that happened
Listen to my
way
wise
back,
drummer.
way back when, you know. I'd like to have things last, you know, like if you listen to something, it could be from 19 something to last week, you know. But if you put it in something that was a period, then it throws it back into it dates it, you know, makes it older.
And you think
It colors it in a certain way, you know.
and you think that's a bad idea?
It depends what it is, you know. But I think I prefer to have music just for an escape, you know, rather than have something political about it, you know.
No, fair enough. That's what I'm saying. I'm just asking questions. That's all.
Yeah, I know.
You know, because it's funny to me when I listen to old Dead Kennedys albums, you know, and I listen to California Uber Alice.
Yeah.
And, you know, like I am Governor Jerry Brown. Well, shit. You know, I was a kid when that album came out, and now Jerry Brown's our governor again, and it's like, it seems like history seems to repeat itself.
That's true too, yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's kind of weird. Like, I think a lot of, and I'll say this too. I don't put politics into the show very often. I don't put politics into my songs unless they're like hidden, you know?
Right.
I think that might be something you guys
Sure.
could agree with. You know what I mean? Just,
Less in your face, sort of something.
yeah.
social commentary,
I like
maybe.
abstract lyrics a lot.
yeah.
Let's say you were to write something political, I'd want it to be so abstract that people don't know what you're talking about.
That's
well,
true. That's true.
Like this guy that writes a letter to our work every week.
Okay, hold on now. Hold on. Where do you work, and why is there a guy writing a letter every week? And who writes a letter
I work
anymore?
at Fender Guitars, which
Nice.
is kind of cheesy to say.
No, it's not.
Because people know me, they know that. I'm not trying to flash it, but I just have to say this story because it's funny. There's
Okay.
this guy that literally writes Fender once a week, maybe 2 letters, or maybe every other week.
Is he mad about something?
Politics and gibberish. I don't know what he's writing. It's all crazy, and I wish I could take some of those lyrics and make a song out of it
Why
because
not?
it's nutty. And he sent a mixtape in once, and I took it home. I don't know if I was supposed to, but I did. And he plays like the Bengals, and then his own song after it, and it's just fucking. Excuse me.
No, you can say fuck as much as you want. We're on the internet, as I'm saying. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, Mom.
Fuck. Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Actually, my mom's pretty laid back. He draws these really risque and horrible pictures of like policemen as dressed up as pigs and doing all sorts of sexual acts. He's like crazy, but it's amazing. And so my point is, if I were to ever write political, which I never will, because I'm not that savvy in politics. I'll admit I'm kind of naive. I kind of stay that way on purpose, I think, because I don't want to get involved. I'd want to make it as weird as this guy is, as weird and twisted, as fucked up as this guy is.
It sounds like a fucking great story.
So,
I think that's amazing. Well, anyway, where was I going with this?
Politics.
Yeah, politics. So recently, and I mean, besides losing some people this week, something weird happened on stage that I saw with Social Distortion. Do you guys see this stuff?
No, I haven't.
Thought I saw a story about. I didn't read it though. What happened?
Well, here you go. Everybody knows. So Social Distortion is playing live, right? And I guess Mike Ness started talking about Trump on stage, which, it's kind of weird. I think that people are so divided nowadays that he said he was talking shit about Donald Trump, and some guy got really, really offended in the audience and started flipping him off. And Mike Ness took off his guitar and jumped into the crowd and proceeded to fuck him up.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm surprised you guys haven't seen. Well, you guys you're on tour, man. So you guys, I'm sure you haven't seen that. But it strikes me as odd is that a lot of people that I've seen on Facebook, especially for rock and roll bands. There's a stranger jumping on the mic. All right, B, how you doing? I'm talking about the Social Distortion incident. Do you know what I'm talking about? Nah. All right. Well, I'll let you know. There you go. There, he's pointing. He doesn't have his headset on. So at the show, the guy, like Mike Ness, starts talking shit about the president, and this guy gets really, really offended. And he starts flipping off Mike Ness and saying, fuck you, and all this shit. Watch it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not making this shit up. But people started choosing sides really crazy about, like, if I come to your show, I don't want to hear about your politics, right? And that makes sense. I'm cool with that. But if you're at a show and you don't agree with the politics, it might not be the best idea to stand in front of the singer, really close to the front of the stage and flip them off and yell shit to them. You know what I mean? You guys wouldn't appreciate that shit if they didn't like something that you guys said.
We once had a person throw beer cans at us.
Well, that comes with a territory.
I mean, I didn't see it anywhere what you just said. But if someone is flipping someone off, it's their free speech, just like he has his. I mean, he dished it out, and if someone disagrees with him, that's not an excuse to go, beat the shit out of him or whatever,
You're right, and that's why I love having these discussions about rock and roll music. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying I understand. You know what I mean? If you come to a show and you're angry about the message, why don't you be a bigger man and walk away and be like, hey, I don't dig this anymore. I'm going to leave. But to stand there and flip somebody off and tell them, like, fuck you and I hate you, like throw beer bottles or some bullshit, that's fucked up, I think.
I like it personally.
I mean, if it was a physical attack from the audience, that's a different story.
I would feed off of it personally and think it was funny.
Yeah.
But I wasn't there at the situation, but I, like Ward was saying, to each their own. They both kind of
that's right, yeah,
did it. So it's between them two, I guess. I don't think the guy should have flipped him off, and I don't think the guy should have beat him up. But they both have free will to. They're at a concert, you have nutty people in the audience sometimes.
Yeah. That's right. But that's what happened. That's what I'm saying. It's something we talk about. B, what do you think about the situation now that I've told you about it?
Hey, one of the first punk rock shows I've ever been to was Social D. And as far as I'm concerned, do what the hell you want to do on your stage. If you don't like it, get the hell out there. That dude that made a big old argument about, oh, yeah, he didn't like this. No, he's just doing that for the crowd any damn way. You just happen to have a Make America Great hat on. That's it.
Well, fair enough. That's what I'm saying. So a lot of people are talking about this, and they're trying to divide everything and say, like, it's a Trump supporter, it's blah, blah, blah.
It's
Look,
BS, dude. That's how the shows always are.
It is.
It's crazy.
But what I'm saying,
I agree with him.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is just this. You know, you can disagree with people, but if you stand up in the front of a show and you flip somebody off and they fuck you up, well, you might have had that shit coming. You could have fucking left. You know what I mean? You jump on stage and try to fight us, or you know, you might disagree. Anyway, the whole fucking point of me saying that whole shit is because I've seen people online also stating that, you know, let Mike Ness try to do that shit to me. Motherfucker, you're Mike Ness doesn't care about you. You know what I mean? This is not about you. People always do that shit. And so, in case you wonder where I stand, I don't give a shit about your political opinion. I love bands.
Same here.
And I love fucking Social Distortion. And here it is from my own personal collection. You're listening to The Black Lung Show on chaoticradio.com. Fucking Ken! I can't win.
I just wanna give you the creep.
From the album Mom's Little Monsters and Creeps.
The creep. The creep. Running hard when I'm on the streets. Your fears and your tears have turned you in your sleep. I just wanna give you the creep, the creep, the creep, the creep.
I'm playing
the mic on the whole entire time. Man, B, I am not doing good today.
Dude, don't worry, I'm with you.
All right.
I was trying to do something productive because I figured you were gone a little bit. Played a new song.
That was a good song.
Yeah.
That was. We were talking too much about politics, man, and social distortion. I don't want to talk about that anymore. We're having a discussion here, and if you listen to this show, one of the you want to shut the door? Too many people talking. Shut up, people. We're doing a radio show. I don't know who that is. It's all right. Let's get back to Shovel. That's what I'm best at. You know, I try to do this show a little bit different because there were some guys dying and there's some shit in the news about politics, and I didn't pull it off very well today. I couldn't even play the fucking records at the right speed. Thank you, B, for all your help. And a lot of times when I'm doing this show, as we're playing songs in between, we have some of the best conversations. And what we were saying in between those songs being played was that there's always a difference of opinion, you know. You go ahead. You were saying.
Oh, I was saying that if that Hassler in the crowd who disagreed with Mike Ness, if he didn't do anything physical to him, to Mike, then Mike really had no reason to go do a violent act on this guy and be held down by the audience. So I don't know the scenario, but everyone's entitled to say what they want to say, and it doesn't have to be violent. I mean, Mike could have been the better person and said, "Look at that guy. He's saying what he feels. That's fucking America, USA, whatever. He's making America fucking great again, whatever." He could have been sarcastic and a joke, you know, but instead of going and messing them up, wherever the fuck he did. So that's what I feel about it. I think it's you're on stage, you're entertaining.
Yeah.
And it should be that way, regardless of how the audience behaves. You be the better person and just say, hey, look at that guy.
I think they all should have mud wrestled.
Yeah, they should have did something fun, Give them some, give them a record. Say, here, listen to this. I don't know.
I think when you play a show, it's a free-for-all. So if somebody did something to me, I might react funny or I might kick them.
It should be fun.
In the belly. It just depends. Yeah. But
it's
so I agree with Ward, and I also hear what you're saying too.
Again, there's no right answer. This is as I'm saying. We're having a discussion. That's all. If you guys have been listening to the show, I mean, there's been a lot of weird shit that's been going on with rock and roll. Like Fat Mike. When he was talking about the people that were shot in. That was nice. Right?
Thanks, Ward.
Good job. We're keeping the show classy. Oh, he was talking about the victims in Las Vegas, right? And I actually have a personal friend of mine whose sister was killed in there. And so sometimes you might throw a punk rock joke that's not funny, and it might offend some people. But at the same time, it's like it's a weird time that we live in where people are getting offended by everything, right? The Dickies got kicked off the Warped Tour because they said something about I don't even want to talk about it. Let's talk about Shovel. Let's just do that. You guys are on tour. All right, let's get back to this. No more other bullshit. The show's gonna be about Shovel from now until we leave.
Deep talks.
No more deep thoughts. We can have that. We can have that later. How long have you guys been on tour now?
We just did
We did a mini tour.
Thanks to Justin, our friend from our label. He booked it really fast for us. We wanted to go to California, and he set us up with the Echo Park Rising Fest.
All right,
which was amazing.
That was great.
He set up us a in-store record.
What's it called? Obscure Records.
Yeah. And then we played.
And where's that?
Sorry.
Downtown L.A. I have no idea. Yeah, 8th Street. I don't know.
You know where you're at right now?
No.
All right. Fair enough.
We're just driving wherever the road
following
takes
the
us.
UPS.
The UPS. Yes, we're following the UPS.
The GPS. Same thing, right?
I'm with you. 100%.
We played Tower Bar in San Diego Friday night.
Okay, so who did you guys play with?
In Tower Bar, our friend Noonday Devils, who are really, really good. And another punk band who I didn't hear of, but they were called Rag, I think, RAAG. And they were awesome as
They're
well.
like a hardcore, super fast.
Short set.
Yeah.
My favorite I hate long sets.
We always play short sets.
Short, sweet. It's
Short
great.
and sweet. Yeah.
Right to the point, right?
Leave the stage
Yeah.
before they hate you, basically.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah.
I always want to play 2 songs less than we do, even though I know our sets are short.
Right.
But I like leaving people wanting to hear more rather
want
than
more,
being
that's right.
tired.
Yeah.
But usually we break anything before it's, then we can't play anymore anyway.
Echo Park was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Everything was breaking. But
Why? What happened? I'm curious.
but it actually was fun because we rolled with the punches. Well, first my amp.
Was there too many bands? Oh no,
No.
I'm sorry.
No, it's just my amp.
She blew
Just
her amp and then
died.
a fella gave her another amp.
Then my
and
cord
she broke her
died.
guitar.
And then my guitar died. Then my pick died, so I strummed with my
Pick
hand.
died?
So all we could do was just like roll around on the ground
And I
and make a lot of noise.
a lot of drum solos.
And people seemed to like it. They're like, "That was so punk," and I was like, "Wow, maybe they like this better than our normal set."
Yeah.
It ended up being
When
okay.
things don't go as planned, it goes better for us for some reason.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It makes it more. I used to be stressed out at situations like that in my early 20s when I played. Now, I think it's kind of
She's
funny.
seasoned.
I think it's funny, and
That couldn't have been that long ago. So you look like you're in your mid to late 20s.
I have the Benjamin Button syndrome. No, I'm 35.
Oh, you're a kid.
But yeah, I kind of embrace the accidents that happen
Okay.
and make the best of it, I guess. Because what's the point of being, hating what you do? Shit happens, so you gotta just roll with it. And I also
So to speak.
I admire old punk bands who used to do that, where their sets were not perfect.
Yeah.
I find that more interesting than just same music throughout the whole set that's technically great and just the same type of music. I like when people are a little different,
Good. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, when did you guys start? How many? You were playing in San Diego. What you played San Diego Friday.
Yeah.
You guys are playing at the world famous Doll Hut tonight.
I'm so excited for that. I've had friend bands that played there, and I heard it's an amazing punk bar.
It's. I will say this. It's very intimate. It's pretty. Social Distortion used to play there all the time.
Yeah.
That's how they got brought up. It used to be owned by Linda. It used to be called Linda's Doll Hut, and so a lot of our friends, work there and promote. You'll have a good time. It's a good venue. How long is the tour? How long is the tour before you guys get back to Arizona?
Monday.
We go back tomorrow. We literally did a Friday through Monday thing. Again, thanks to Justin for pulling that off. We usually do small mini tours. It kind of works for us.
Yeah,
Eventually, hopefully next year, I would like to do like a week or 2 in Europe or Japan or something.
Nice.
But we like the
Or
mini,
Australia.
the mini small spurts to where we want to keep it stress free and fun
Yeah.
and also obviously get our name out out there. So it seems to work for us.
So okay, so then going back to the original idea of the band, why is the band called Shovel? Where did you guys come up with that?
Well, we were out digging in the yard one day, and
Here comes some smart ass shit. I already fucking know. Go ahead.
And
come
we were
on.
using spoons, and we're
Yeah,
like, wouldn't
we
it be
should be using
easier
a
if
shovel.
these were bigger?
it was a
I wanted something silly, like elementary type word for a band name that had no meaning really.
but it was kind of dirty. It could be dirty in a dirty sense,
Again, abstract kind of name where
Alright.
like I know that's like a stupid
Shovels
answer.
are
I had a
industrial.
list, and I said, Ward, pick a word off of this. I used to jot little words down that I thought were kind of playful or cool or weird or stupid. And I pull from that sometimes to write my lyrics. And I had the word shovel down for some reason. I don't know why. And it was on this list of words, and I'm like, Ward, what should we be called? And he's like, that one. So that's why we were called that. But
Primer.
it's not a very interesting story.
It's all right. It's all right. So you guys brought me some vinyl, which again, thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh.
I love.
Thank you.
I love vinyl. So two things. This is your new album, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Shovel. It's fun to be a nothing. That's a fucking cool title.
Thank you.
It's fun to be a nothing. Also, a little strange. All right, tell me about that. Okay, Shovel. What's up? Oh, I'm still low.
Oh, we're out of town.
We're out of town. We're out of time. We're out of town.
No, you're out of town. But no. This album, we are going to go into commercial break in a little bit, and so what I want to do, like I said, I love spinning vinyl. We're going to spin some of your vinyl here in a minute. But this is the new album. It's fun to be a nothing. Shovel.
So that line, it's fun to be a nothing, is in the song Monty. So I thought it was kind of a clever thing that represented what our band is about. Like, we don't take ourselves too seriously.
Okay.
So we're probably really bad at, self-promotion and promoting, which we're really thankful for Nicole of the Darts and Dirty Water Records for doing that for us. Because we're not we just want to play.
We just want to rock.
We don't care about being anything. We care more about the experience, like the opportunities to go places is more what we care about. If we become something, then sweet. But if we're something or nothing, who gives a fuck?
Well said. Well said. A lot of bands are like that. A lot of band members that I've been in bands with, they feel the same way. Some people want to destroy the earth, and some people just want to have their art heard. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, I think my goal is to
let the people come to us and like the music. We're not trying to shove it down anybody's throat. If it's good, it's good. If it sucks, it sucks. Hopefully it's good and people will dig it.
Yeah.
So what's this album?
That's the same thing.
It's the same album?
I would
Yeah, it's
play
the same.
what's inside there
Yeah, that's sort of like the bonus package for you.
to hang up
because
somewhere.
That was done in a photo shoot. And,
Thank you for bringing a bonus package.
Yeah,
Ward brought you his package.
that's
Thanks-
like the
yeah, thanks
bonus
for your package.
prize. You can put that on your
Nice.
wall. You can give it to
A frisbee, your dog.
maybe one of your children would enjoy it. I don't know.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
We used that
You
in
can
our
play
photo
that.
shoot,
It might
so
skip.
it was on the ground and
I like it when it
rolled-
skips.
Yeah.
rolled around.
I love. That's what I'm saying. I love the old
You
school.
just play it at
about
the
this.
wrong speed if you want.
I probably will.
It might sound better.
God damn you! Don't call me out my own show. You sons of bitches.
Sorry,
Calling
Ryan.
me out.
Sorry,
That's
sorry,
all right.
Ryan. I
That's-
apologize.
that's all right.
You're a very, very kind person.
I know. I have 3 feelings, and you heard 2 of them, so I got 1 left. I'm lying about that. B, do you have one more
You
track?
want me to open that for you?
Yeah. Why don't you do that? No, that was it.
Yeah, I played the second one when you were out in the bathroom.
Thank you for letting the listening audience know that. We're going to cut to commercials. We'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to play this blue vinyl. I love blue vinyl.
Maybe side B,
Okay.
the beginning of something.
I'm sawing wood. Hold on.
Let's see what happens.
The
with
first or
this, Steve.
second song of side B might
Oh,
be.
it's always going to be the first song. I told you, I'm a horrible DJ.
Oh yeah,
Sounds
scratchy.
good so far. Tell me about the speed, because this thing
It's
is
33.
okay.
You got it.
Did I get it right?
Skipping. It's skipping.
It's all right. Nope.
Nope.
Really bad.
That was our photo shoot record.
God
We'll
damn
give
it.
you the real record
Here's another
shortly.
one right here.
All right, they're gonna give me the real record in a minute. B,
It even has a download, so that's kind of foolproof.
Oh, we have a download,
Keep it on the download.
and look, it's still blue vinyl.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's a
So
fresh copy for you.
Don't get them confused now.
I'll let you hold that.
All right.
All right, which side? Because there's like weird.
That's
creatures.
Ward's artwork. He did that.
That's you, dude.
So one says side A. Go to the one that doesn't have anything. It's the other
Because
side.
there's a dog like humping the universe.
That's my drummer's mind.
That's
So the other side, right there.
Okay, now this is like fuck, I don't even know what the hell this is at all. There's a jack
let me see.
lantern.
There's a jack-o'-lantern.
There's a jack lantern
Yeah.
right here. There's four maybe four non-blondes or
It's my cubist approach.
So he sent me those drawings in napkins, by the way, or I think, and I had to make it digitalized. You know how hard that is? It's pretty hard.
I feel you. I feel you. You guys are listening to the Black Lung Show. We're gonna take a break. I'm gonna spin some more vinyl for you guys.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
That's pretty.
It's a sexy. You listen to the Black Lung Show. Thanks, B. We'll do commercial break real quick, and we'll come back in.
Thank you, B.
You listen to the Black Lung Show, Chaotic Radio.
Whenever you
And-
want to start. Just
Right
tell me what now.
Let's go.
Okay.
BS just won't do. Chaoticradio.com.
The Black Lung, the Black Lung Show, 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 and starting fucking now.
Welcome back to the Black Lung Show. My guests in the studio are Shovel. You guys seem like you're having fun with that. That's
A lot of fun here right now.
I like that jingle.
Thank you. You know that
Black Lung.
that was actually, you know, that I don't mention it too much. That was me singing, and that was my son's grandfather who plays in a classic rock band. He played the whole entire thing, and
Wow.
that was it. We just went into the studio one day and did it in 15 minutes. And
Best
so-
jingle I ever heard in my life.
Thank you.
And I've
Thank
heard
you.
a lot.
So Shovel is here in studio. They're on tour right now. You guys got to check them out. You heard their music before on the show. You guys are playing the Doll Hut at the world famous Doll Hut in Anaheim tonight. Who are you guys playing with tonight?
I actually really don't know. I'm excited to find out. It looked like a very diverse lineup.
All
I
right.
think a couple of hardcore punk bands and maybe just regular rock and roll bands. I don't recognize any of the names, so
I'm guilty of that.
which makes it kind of fun for us, discovering
Yeah.
new bands like the Tower Bar show.
keeping it a surprise.
Yeah, and then the band we played with at the Echo Park Rising, they're called the Die Group, I think. They were so good. So it's nice to not know and go in there and discover some, cool
So
bands.
I asked this question to a lot of the bands because I'm just curious to get in your heads. Let's just say if I was a booking agent and I could tell you that I could book you guys with any band that you guys would want to. What's your dream band? I mean, alive or dead,
Ward knows.
but
Ward
but
knows mine.
what would be the band if I said, hey, I'm booking this show? Who do you want to play with?
The Melvins.
Melvins.
The Melvins.
Yes, we love them.
Nice.
That would be my dream band, but they
Yeah.
never have local openers. But they play really cool venues in Arizona, like Crescent Ballroom, which are intimate, but they always bring a touring band along with
Yeah.
them, so they'd
Yeah.
never have local openers. But the Melvins, I love watching them. I've seen them like 4 times. If we open for them, that would be a dream come true.
Every time they come to town, I'm there.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are the first band that's ever been on this show that have said the Melvins. the Melvins. That's the first time that the band's ever been mentioned. In 1994, I saw the Melvins at the Palladium with Primus,
Oh, wow.
and King Buzzo came down and had a beer with me. I was legal, but it was really, really cool, and I think. That's amazing. The Melvins are one of the most underrated bands I think around. That's why I love doing this. I love having these conversations. B, look up a Melvin song for me, please, brother. It doesn't fucking even matter which one. The Melvins. Wow, what a cool fucking vibe. I think that's coming from the Seattle roots. You guys were talking about Mud Honey and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. When I talk about rock and roll in this show, there's so many different bands that we have that have so many different subcultures or subdivisions of bands. Some bands love the Subhumans, the Misfits, the Ramones, but there's always these great bands. Like one of my favorite bands is, and B's favorite bands, hands down, Go Go Bordello.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
Go Go Bordello is the shit. If you've never seen Go Go Bordello, I'm telling you, people, I've been saying this shit for fucking years. Go Go Bordello is the greatest live band around. The Ramones aren't around anymore, so I promise you, Go Go Bordello is the best live band. But the Melvins put on a fucking hell of a show, and they're fucking rad. You got something pulled up, B? Yeah. Well, why the fuck not? For the first time on the Black Lung Show, we're gonna play the fucking Melvins. Here you go, people.
Sweet.
You can thank Shovel for this.
to be exact. For my keys about to sit down, baby, I'm not you more late. Ain't about to pick my rounds, this ain't my way. I'm as fast as my old style, green glass and most of all. Been around the storm time, been in no wall.
There
That
you go.
was fucking awesome.
Isn't that cool? That's what I say. I love this show, man. I love talking about music, and if you're watching on YouTube, again, we have these conversations with the bands in between, and we're talking about the music that we love. The band Shovel is sitting here telling me like how down to earth these people are. If you've been listening to the show, like a couple weeks ago, I had the Weirdos in studio. That's one of my favorite punk bands of all time, and they were so humble and they were so nice, and they came out, and like I said, when I saw the Melvins with Primus in the early '90s, he just came out and he was really, really cool. It's nice seeing that, and that's what I think I love doing about this show is that letting people see the humility about these bands. You know what I mean? If you come out to my show, come and drink a beer with me. Jump on stage, sing a song with me. It's cool. Don't flip me off and don't do that Mike Ness shit. You know, I'm not trying to fight you. I want to spread some love. Transition, spread some love. This is what I do on my show every single week. I'm promoting Shovel right now. Every single time I have a band in here, I promote that band, and we're gonna play some more of your music for people to listen. You know, I want people to listen to good music. But the thing about the music that we do is community. It's the reason why I just started this record label, or I joined this record. I shouldn't say I started. I joined this record label. We have some releases coming out. It's all about community, spreading the love, supporting other bands. Are there bands that you guys have played with? Especially, like, here's the best way I think I can approach it. Not the bands you guys played with in San Diego that you might not have seen. In Phoenix, are there bands that you think the listening audience should know, should check out? Your friends, anybody that plug them, you know? It's free fucking advertising.
Godspeed Ball.
Godspeed Ball?
JJCNV.
JJCNV is the most interesting band, I would say, and probably underrated.
More arts punk style.
They're very art punk and have a lot of...
Say that again, because I didn't catch any of that.
JJCNV.
JJCMV, what?
They used to be called Janis Joplin Crap and Vomit, but Janis Joplin, they sent them a letter to stop using that name.
Yeah.
So they have many different
Janis didn't like
interpretations.
it, yeah.
Janice from the grave did
Yeah.
not like that. JJCNV is a good one.
JJCNV.
Yeah, Man Hands.
Man Hands.
Man Hands.
Man Hands.
Okay.
My friend Jackie's in that band, and I played in the band with her before, Shovel.
Okay.
And she's super talented, and that's a good band. And her other band, Jade Helm, as well, is good. I don't know. There's so many good.
Automatic Erasers.
Oh, my
These
favorite
are-
new band that they're amazing. They're called Emperor Asshole.
Oh, yeah.
Emperor Asshole.
Emperor Asshole is so fucking good. They're my favorite band now. They just started playing probably this year, I think.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. They have that. What are you doing? My drummer's jingling. They have that heavy sound, and they're experimental too.
They're like Lemmy. It's like Lemmy and Hawkwind back together again, but on more speed.
Like they're very fast and
Yeah.
heavy and
They cover a diva song.
alternative type
All right,
sounding.
all right.
So those are off the top of our head
Okay.
that we can think of.
And then I'm in other bands, but I don't know if I can.
No, dude, come on.
He's in 27 bands.
You're in 27 bands?
Godspeed Ball and the 16 Eyes.
The 16 Eyes.
Yeah.
There's this guy, Steve, in the 16 Eyes, who's this underrated guitar player. Super, super awesome.
Frank Labor's.
He's fixed my pedals for me.
Warren.
And then I love, of course, the Noonday Devils, but we played with them in San Diego.
Yeah, that's her boyfriend's band.
What's your boyfriend's band?
Noonday Devils.
Noon-
They just signed a record label, and I think they're pretty rad.
Okay, say that again. Noonday Devils?
Noonday Devils, yeah.
Noonday Devils. I've had the Bordertown Devils on
Yeah.
the show. They're from Arizona.
Oh, I've heard that name
The
before. I think.
Bordertown Devils. Yeah.
Are they still around, though?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they are.
cool.
Cool. You guys are playing tonight in Anaheim. Is this the last show?
It is.
And
And
you guys
then
get- then
it's
you guys
back
go
to
home?
work. Back to work.
Yep.
Back to reality. But
Now, this is going to sound like the stupidest question I've ever asked any band, but it's a very serious question. Seriously. Why do you play? And the reason, hold on, let me preface this a little bit so it doesn't sound so fucking stupid. I get asked this question a lot, right? From band members that I've been in bands with over 20 years ago that stop playing music and they do family stuff, and more power to you. What drives you to still play? Because obviously we're not getting rich off this shit, right?
no.
But so why do you play? Just that simple.
I like playing because you can express so many different types of emotion,
Okay.
and you can be feisty, you can be crazy, or you can be mellow, you can be, I don't know, beautiful, loud, or whatever. It's just like this giant thing, ball of energy, and it's fun, I guess. And I like the creative side of it. It's almost like a puzzle. You put in, your art together or whatever. That sounds cheesy, but
No, not at all.
mostly for the energy, the creativity, and I think, like I said earlier, the opportunity to meet people and to explore new places is mostly why I play still. So.
For me, it's a total release, and as far as artistic expression, and it's physical because I play drums, and that really helps me in a lot of ways. Just for my well being. So that's why I do it, just to kind of stay out of jail and
All right.
and it's rock and roll.
No, that's a good answer.
Cliche.
No, it's not. It's not cliche. Everyone does it for a different reason, and even for me personally, some of the bands that I played with, some guys in my bands, I'm using that plural. I'm not trying to throw anybody out. Some people love recording. Some people
I hate it.
Really?
I hate recording.
Why?
Ward
I
loves
love it.
All right. See. Okay. Now here's a good discussion. Right there we go. Why? No, and there's not a bad answer. What I was going to say to you is this, real quick, and you can go into this answer. There's certain guys in my band that love playing live. There's nothing better than, and it's me, feeding off the energy of the crowd and just having a good time. There's other people that I played with that love writing and doing something artistic and going in the studio and laying down a track, and that's awesome. But they don't like playing live.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm saying everyone's different,
I can tell you why.
Okay, tell me why.
If I can, I'm not a very good at articulating, but
You're the vocalist.
I know.
You've got to be.
I feel like recording, you have to be
Perfect.
on the ball. And
All right.
when you're live, you don't have to be. It's loose. And that structureness of recording, some people might find it interesting. I find it stressful. But I do have to say, this record that we did, Matt Rendon, who recorded us, made it super stress-free, and I actually did enjoy recording. And other pastime engineers we worked with made it stress-free. Just the process in general, I don't like it at all. Where Ward, he likes to be involved. He'll ask me many questions, like, what tracks are you doing?
Well,
what are you using? What equipment?
Yeah, I love recording bands and recording. And to me, it's all live in one way or another. It's captured. And so it kind of makes it, like a period, like it's a piece of art. It's like a canvas, and it is what it is at that time. And if you're, depending on your vision or your approach, can make or break a recording. So, so I kind of go along with, this is how it's going to be now. It's because it's the record or recording, but it could change live. It's not like, my other band we recorded, and that's kind of how we solidified our songs because we never really had an ending. So when we were playing, it was like, okay, it's going to end. And then it ended, and then that was how we do it now live. So it's kind of like it solidifies it. It makes it a period piece in that moment right there in time. So that's how I think about it.
Real quick.
Sure.
I think for me too, I don't feel like I'm my pure self when I'm recording because there's too many people there, whether it be one or two or three or four. I think recording in general, what I like the best and what I miss is being in a bedroom alone with the 4-track and making weird experimentations on my own, recording on my own is what I love. But when you're in a room with somebody, personally, it's just kind of like pressure. Even though they're not putting on that pressure, I put it on myself, and that's why I
pretend like there's an audience there. So.
Yeah, I'm just different. I'm weird.
No. I completely get it, and this is one of the first times that I've actually had this conversation with the band on the show. It's the same thing with me. That's why I want to know. When I'm in the studio. There's a difference between when you're playing live, especially with like rock and roll and punk rock music. You can fuck up. You can do, you can be drunk. You can express yourself, and the show's over. There's nothing else, right? When you're recording, you've got other people there that are expecting something from you. So I can understand how nerve-wracking it is. Yeah,
exactly.
I feel the exact same way. It's a lot of pressure. Just so you guys know, like I'm not trained at all.
Yeah.
I'm sexy as shit, but I don't play any instruments. I decided when I saw my best friends playing with the Dickies and all my friends were slam dancing, I was like, I want to be in a band, and that's what I did.
Same here.
Right?
Yeah, I'm not technically savvy or trained. I have my own style, I guess, and
I love that. That's rad.
And I feel like sometimes when you're in a studio, I feel the pressure to maybe be technical.
It's all eyes on you, right?
Yeah, even though the people we've worked with, my drummer and everybody, they don't put that. They make it so easy and lovely.
Right.
It's me putting that own pressure on myself.
And I feel it. I love that. That's cool. That's what I'm saying. Like with your drummer right now, it's the same thing with my band. Like they're telling me the same thing. Like, oh, the levels are different on this, and you're like, oh, shit, I didn't even know.
Yeah. And that's one thing of why we work too. He's that side, that half of that, and he makes that process easier because you do need somebody that's like that. I think
that's right. If we were in a band,
it would be a mess. We would get nothing done.
Nothing. No, we would just drink beer and just be like, yeah, this is a great idea.
This sounds great.
There's got to be that person in the band.
Yeah.
So with that being said, there's a lot of young bands that listen to the show. A lot of young bands that call in to the show or want to get a record done, and they're young. What advice? And Warren, I'll ask you.
What advice for young bands?
Yeah.
Play what you like, practice, and don't take it too seriously. Just have fun. If it's not fun, don't do it. But yeah, just have your I guess idols in place and follow through naturally on what you enjoy.
I would say don't be afraid to say no. when I was in our first band, I think we said yes to every show, and it ended up being draining and not fun. Don't be afraid to say no, because there's always opportunities. Play something you really want to play, and it's okay if you are a little choosy, because you're worth it.
Atta girl, atta girl. That's what I'm talking about. Because the Black Lung Show is about this. For all my people in my band, First Off Records, for all my friends, the Black Lung Show always says this. Fuck pay to play.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers, dude. If you ask bands to play a shitty venue and you don't want to put in the work, you know, you make us sell tickets. No, thank you. I just put this out on Facebook just the other day. The joke. The venue's like, oh, we're not going to pay you, but it'll be good exposure for your band. The response was musicians, hey, I'm having a fucking party with my friends. It'd be great exposure for your bar if you bring over some chicken wings and some beer. You know, be
There
great
you go.
exposure.
That's a great idea.
Don't do that shit for fucking free. You know,
Yeah.
Don't be sad to turn down shows. Yeah. Good for you. I love it.
It took a long time to learn that.
It takes a long time to learn
And so
that.
that's why I think don't be afraid. Even in life in general, don't be afraid to say no. Do what you want.
Don't be afraid to say shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love you guys.
We love you. This has been awesome.
This has been a really fun show. I was a little bit worried.
Because you didn't know.
So are we. No, I'm joking.
It's all right. It's all right. But we're family. That's what I'm saying. First Off Records, family. This is Kaotic Radio. B, we got a lot of shit coming up, don't we, brother?
My God, you have no clue. Yeah, we got a lot of things happening actually at the studio. As you guys know, I have taken ownership of it, and I have decided that we're going to move the studio to a new location. We're going to keep the same vibe, keep all the equipment. It'll just be a lot better on the rent for us, which would be really, really good. So during this time, actually Tuesday after Dutchie's show, 78 RPM, we are going to shut down the studio so we can start preparing the move. So
you guys know, you guys have never been here before. This studio has been here for years. I'm one of the oldest shows, 3 years. I've been having the time of my life. I love the station. I love what I do. Because it's not about me. It really isn't. My band, the very first time that I had our album played on the show was the third year. That's it, the third year. I might announce some shows here and there, but until we finally got our debut EP out. By the way, it's on Spotify, it's on iTunes. Yeah, I gotta plug my own shit, right?
No, yeah.
Something Ferocious. God, I love my band. And I love the scene, and I love helping everybody out. But it's not about me. It's about helping out other people, and that's what Kaotic Radio has been about for years and years. Some bands have always asked me, Ryan, how much money do you make doing this show? And it's funny as hell. We don't make any money doing this whatsoever. The fact that B and Dutchie Hollins and Blaine and some of the other owners have kept this place alive, it's all due to them. We're not going to stop. Kaotic Radio is going to get better.
damn Skippy.
That's fucking what I'm talking about. It's going to happen. Bands like Shovel, bands like the Soul and Bones, bands like Something Fucking Ferocious. You know what, dude? I feel fucking ferocious. B, do you have any of my music fucking
Give me a second.
I just got done playing with my brothers. I haven't played with my own band in a couple of weeks. We got some shows coming up. We got a new record label. I'll let you guys hear what I do.
That'd be great.
Cool.
I'd like to hear that.
It's fun. It's why I still do this 23 fucking years later. Never quit. Never surrender. I sound like a fucking cheesy like karate B movie, right?
That's kind of how I felt. Like I sounded like don't give, like have fun and blah blah.
You guys are here in California, man. You guys are right here. I want people to come out and see you guys. See Shovel tonight at the Doll Hut.
Yes.
And then stay tuned to the Black Lung Show, because with my record label, I'm gonna book them later. They're gonna play with us.
We'd love that.
What do you got, B?
I got you live at
No.
skate contest. I'm looking up the
It should be on the board. It doesn't matter. It's not about me. It's never been about me.
I'll get it. Don't worry. Give me time.
I know.
But sometimes when you promote your own band, like the label we're on, they're in a band too, the Darts.
Yes.
When they promote their band, it helps the other bands on the label too. So I don't see nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, this is my band." Our band.
That's the
I think it's a sense of community to where everybody helps each other,
right.
and that's the cool thing about it. So.
Amen. So you look at that. I love that. That's a whole reason that we started. Again, well, I'm part of First Off Records. We are a community. We're going to start doing shows. There are going to be more bands coming on the station. We're going to be helping each other out like we did in the fucking 90s, you know? And if, again, that sounds like an old man or the 80s. You know, we used to go out and go see each other's bands play. We used to go cut and paste flyers at fucking Staples. You know what I mean? You remember that shit?
Oh, yeah.
I wish it was
What do you
still
got?
like that.
Those days are coming back.
We are coming back.
I'm going to hang some stuff on a flagpole
Facebook
right
and Instagram are going to get overdone and boring eventually, hopefully.
I hope so too. But the Black Lung Show on Kaotic Radio is never done, never boring. B, what do you got?
I got Reckless, Bad Soul, Shortcut to Nowhere. All I got is 30-second samples of this. Damn it.
That's all right. That's all
Give me
right.
a second.
No, that's good. So, with my band, the new EP just came out. It's called the Reckless EP. We're different like you guys.
Yeah.
We don't fit into one category. We can play fast punk rock. We can play a bunch of different shit.
Can I ask you a question about
Sure.
that?
Yeah.
What we notice sometimes, is it because you can't fit into one category? Do you find sometimes you don't get on certain shows because you're not a certain category? Like, for instance...
Oh my God, I love you. Come on, look at it. I'm getting asked. B, are you hearing this shit?
I am.
Yeah. Ask me questions on my own show.
We're not really niche-y.
Exactly.
Like, we're not a retro band or we're not whatever. So, a lot of times there'll be these huge, like, I don't know, huge shows, and bands like us might be forgotten because we're not this specific sound. Does that happen to you?
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. I love that question. Let me tell you this. The band that I'm in, after 20 years of playing, right? So I played in street punk bands or glam punk bands.
Yeah.
And this band that I'm in now is that it came out where it's 5 guys that have been in a lot of different bands. And when we write, it's completely fucking different. Now, I might have my own inspiration, right? Like, my favorite band's the Misfits. I don't sound like Glenn Danzig whatsoever. We're inspired by bands like the Helicopters, Glucifer. See, as I'm saying, I'm probably naming bands some people never heard of. Just stripped down rock and roll. And the reason why we call it punk rock is just because it's about attitude.
Yeah.
That's it. If you've listened to this show, I've always said this. Punk rock equals fuck you. That's it. You guys are a punk band because you guys are doing your own thing. If you try to fit into a category, you know, you get the Mohawks and all that bullshit. Blondie, Television, all these bands back in the day, that was a definition of punk rock. When
Yeah.
you do your own thing.
Yeah, Talking Heads.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You do
The
your
Cars.
own thing. Yeah,
we
exactly.
Love the Cars. They're
And so-
odd and different. So.
And probably a few months ago, we were playing a show at Characters with Wimpy Rutherford. He used to be in the band called the Queers.
Yeah.
And we were playing with all the spiky Mohawk fucking kids, and they were all everything was fucking blah, 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 like just super fast, like punk rock. And I was looking at my friends in my band, my brothers, and I was like, they're gonna fucking hate us. they have no fucking idea what we're about to do. But I will say this, is that I've always thought like bands like Jane's Addiction and bands like the Talking Heads brought something new to the table. And at first they might not have been liked. The Cramps, right?
Yeah.
The Sisters of Mercy, you know what I mean? They defined, no, they didn't define it. They crossed over stereotypes, and then everybody fucking loved them. I can tell you how many times I've seen Jane's Addiction, and you see hardcore punk rockers, and you see alternative kids there, and they love the music because they stay true to themselves, and they did their own fucking music, right? When you do that, that's what makes you fucking punk rock. That's what makes you a real fucking band. You always have to stay true to yourselves, people. This is this fucking inspirational. I gotta stand up and say this shit. You do yourself.
Brothers and sisters. You do you.
Brothers and sisters, this is the Reverend Ryan Penetration from the Prosumers. I used to do this live on stage. That's how I know. It's a rehearse. You do you. That's all. You do you, and if people don't like it, they can go fuck themselves. That's the bottom line. You do what you want, and you believe in what you want. If you decide to be like a cookie cutter band, sound like No Effects, you want to sound like the Misfits, you want to sound like Social Distortion, you're not doing yourself any justice. You know, you might have some friends, but those bands that just come out of fucking left field, Jane's Addiction, Go-Go Bordello, David Bowie,
Butthole Surfers.
Butthole Surfers, and the bands.
Ween is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Look at you, you fucking weirdos. You guys are weird as shit. I agree with you. But even like I talked about it with the thrash bands, the ones that crossed over, because I don't know if you guys remember, but in the 80s, punk rock and heavy metal could not cross over. You know, fucking fighting all the time.
Yeah.
Corrosion of Conformity, Suicidal Tendencies, Motorhead, right? Everybody loves all those bands. Anyway, B, what you got? You find it?
So we got actually a assist from Dutchie. Dutchie X told me exactly where it's at on the computer. We got you going.
All right.
So we got Reckless, Bad Soul, Shortcut to Nowhere, and Deal Breaker.
Let me do. I want to show you. Can we do this, B? I want to hear this. As I'm saying, from friend to friend, from band to band, hear the difference. Some of our friends are pro skaters, and sometimes we do some fucking fast punk rock. Let's play Reckless, but the second song is Shortcut to Nowhere, and I want you to hear the difference because when I wrote Reckless, it was for like a skate video, and we're like fucking we're do thrash, real punk rock, right? Shortcut to Nowhere is more of like a ballad, like in the same sense of like one of my favorite punk bands, the Dead Boys.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be a weird transition.
That's what I like. That our record's kind of like that. We have like a weird, eerie, slow, simple.
That's what I'm saying. I love you guys.
Fast, crazy.
You guys are listening to the Black Lung Show. My guest in studio is Shovel. You guys got to check them out. They're playing tonight. And here's my band. And we got some new stuff coming out. So back to back, B. Hit me with fucking Reckless and then Shortcut to Nowhere. I can't even talk it. Here we go.
Don't need no rhyme or reason. Reckless, I be the one. All my friends who are having fun. Reckless, I be the one. Steering the barrel of a loaded gun. Reckless, 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 reckless.
There you go. B, you got Shortcut to Nowhere? Here he comes.
Sometimes you gotta slow down.
listening to the Black Lung Show on chaoticradio.com. It is Sunday, the 18th, 19th, 20th, 19th. I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter. The fact that matters is that Shovel is in the studio right now. And we're going to take a break from the show for a little bit. Big things are happening with Chaotic Radio. Big things are happening with Something Ferocious. Big things are happening with First Off Records. Big things are happening with Shovel. You guys are playing a show tonight. I thank you guys for coming in. It was fun hanging out with you guys. You guys are cool.
This
fucking
was
people.
Thanks for having us.
the coolest opportunity. Thank you.
Yeah,
oh,
thanks.
the pleasure is all mine.
It was really fun. It was nice to have a break in playing shows and just hanging out. So
Yeah,
we appreciate
sure.
it.
No worries, no worries. With that, I'll give you one last final question because we got to get out of here. We have another show coming up, and I got to get home too.
We got to drive to the venue.
It's not that far away. People, listen. You know who the Dollhead is. It's a venue. It's not a person. What do you guys want to take away from this show? If people ask me, who is Shovel? Oh, I know. Real deep right there. It's kind of like a Buddhist monk.
Oh my gosh.
What is not Shovel?
Oh, look at that! Look at that! That's the Black Lung Show fortune cookie. What is not Shovel? I like that. Good
I kind
answer.
of like that too.
That is good.
answer.
There's your lyrics for your next song right there.
Yeah.
What is not Shovel?
Yes.
Because I had some friends ask me too, like when I was telling them that I had you guys on the show, and they're like, Shovel, again, my friends are awesome. They were like saying it's got that old like 2000 feel about names, Chevelle or
Oh God.
that was rude. That was rude. The one name bands, I love the idea of you guys having a story behind the name. I'm grasping at straws right now. We're tired.
What side of town do you live on, Ryan?
What's that?
What side of town do you live on?
Oh, the Mexican side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Where's that?
in San Bernardino.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
San Bernardino.
yeah.
I really like LA. I like downtown.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
It is crazy. It is crazy. Unless you're trying to park, that's fucking.
Oh my God.
That's some bullshit. And Long Beach too.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you guys tried to? Did you guys play Long Beach yet?
I haven't, but I've seen friend shows there.
Okay.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, but I went on like the
It's got a great
Pike
energy.
Bar.
Yeah, the Pike.
I went
Yeah,
around that area.
yeah. I think the Pike's actually owned by one of the guys from Social Distortion.
Yes, it is.
Look at that.
It's decorated red.
The Pink
comes full
Bar.
circle.
Bar Pink.
Bar Pink
We
is
went to
Mike
last night in
Reese, John
LA.
Reese.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you guys would like to say to everybody listening? Because I want you guys to listen to Shovel. Go support them. And when you guys come back on tour, hit me up. Let me know. Well, let's see if we can do
Yeah.
Okay.
do something.
Yeah.
For sure.
B, what you got, brother? What you got?
Nothing. Just thank everybody for listening to us. Thank you for just your continued support, and we're going to keep having some amazing punk music going on even during this transition time. So, if you guys got something you want us to play, let us know.
And for everybody that's listening, let me again say this: punk is not mohawks. Punk is not spikes. I know you got a fucking mohawk, fucking beat. God damn you! Don't look at
Punk
me.
is anything.
Punk is fuck you. It means that you do your own thing. When you start your own band, the Talking Heads, Blondie, the Ramones,
What?
Television.
I think
Shovel.
punk goes back, before punk was a name. I think listen to early Who records and the Velvet Underground. And I think that, to me, that is punk as well.
Okay, I'll agree with you on Velvet Underground. The Who, I'm not a fan. Who? That's fucking some bullshit right there.
Shame on you.
I don't like it. I don't care. Everyone, hey,
I'm
everyone,
done.
Everyone,
No,
All right.
he's kidding.
sorry,
I'm
man.
not a Who
I don't like the
fan.
Who. I don't like Led Zeppelin. But I love the Ramones. I love Pure Hell. I love fucking. I love everybody. I'm just saying. This is my own personal taste. Your own personal
All right,
taste.
B, let's hear some Who.
No.
Nope. Not on my show. B, play some Go Go Bordello.
Perfect.
Let's take it out with that. Go see Shovel tonight, you guys. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank
to
you
see
so much.
You're
This was
welcome.
this was a wonderful
Thank you.
time. If you heard
Celebrate the differences. That's what she said.
his, I think he listens to the Who more for the drumming.
Oh, the Who are great.
I don't really know much about him besides the Who are you?
Back in the day, as we learned, a man was not considered to be Has he not gone beyond the hills? Has he not crossed the 7 seas?
Yes, 7 seas at least.
Now all them jokers kept around just like a scarecrows in hometown.
Yes, scarecrows in hometown.
From screen to screen, last king, I stay on the run. Let me out. Let me be gone. In the world, beat up roadside. I saw you. History of a time. New history of through Siberian woods, breaking up their neck. Chinese moving in, building discotheques. Trans-Siberian sex toys and whatnot. Yeah, why not? Oh, well, at least it's something different from what they got in every other airport. Я не еврей, но кое-что похоже соврать не даст ни Юра, ни Сережа. Simply because I'm not a ton of gato. Да я should, я только ну так что же. I travel the world looking for understanding of the times that we live in. Hunting and gathering first-hand information, challenging definitions of sin. I travel the world looking for lovers of the ultimate beauty, but never selling. I am a wanderlust king. I stay on the run. Let me out. Let me be gone. In one lifetime. In the world. Beat up roadside. I so new. History of a time. New history of
Gas station corn dog, right? Come on. That's after the hot dog. You're at the hot dog gas station. Because? Oh, that's fantastic. Is it warm as shit or what? No, you don't. Dude, you know you bought it last night. I can finish it off. It's okay. It's horrible. That's disgusting. You don't need to. Thank you. I told you that from the get-go. You need to. You were about to finish the whole thing yesterday when I gave it to you. So. Oh wait. All right, here's. Wait, do you have one of those? Yeah. Which one do you want? The peach or do you want the? The apple. Peach or apple? Wait. I missed that one. Who like you do this? But you're not from Georgia. Oh, okay. Cheers.
I got stationed in Georgia when I was in Army.
You did?
I was about to.
Oh, where'd you get stationed at actually? What time?
I was fucking mad as shit, dude. Because they lied to me. I was in Texas. They're like, oh,
Not bad.
they had like an 800 number. They're like, hey, you get stationed in Georgia. Fucking slammed the fucking phone. I was fucking so mad. I'm like, fuck, you're Mexican. I'm not fucking going to Georgia, you racist motherfuckers. Piece of shit. Sorry.
That's okay.
I don't like racists. Yeah.
That's
what I told the black.
But yeah, the places we're getting all this stuff settled up, squared up. We're gonna be doing that.
I got you, brother. It's gonna be rad, dude. I'm fucking.
You might actually not have to go to
You guys have to fucking listen to punk rock. You fucking.
Oh, I was loving that shit. I was loving it. That was good. That Melvins. I want to do some more Melvins tonight, actually.
You never listened to it before?
No, don't listen to that. I've actually never listened to songs before.
Yeah, that was fucking good.
I've never listened to any classic. I've never listened to any classic punk.
It's not even punk. No, it's not punk.
I don't. You know what?
I saw the Melvins with Primus, dude. That's what I'm saying. It's a different genre.
I didn't. My first inclusion was the Ramones, and I did not like Ramones at all. So to me, I was like,
He was the guy that went to, so we supposed to love Gogo Bordello. He's not drunk I was listening.
yeah,
Go Brothers is shit, right?
yes, we had this discussion. Yes, I love it.
Okay,
That's drunk. Oh my god.
Fucking A.
But that's what we
It looks like you're pregnant right there too.
We now follow Gogo Bordello.
You have a glow. There's a glow to you.
All
There's like
the time.
this redness of the glow.
See, I was gonna
That's
tell you
CeeLo
what
Green
that
right there.
You molested some chick.
I was being a badass going backwards. Some dude like 5 foot got me in the air, pushed me backwards on my ass. I'm like, it's part of the pit.
It's called salmoning, dude.
Yeah.
That's 110 pounds.
Salmony?
Yeah,
I like that.
salmoning.
I know exactly what it is, but if I'm like, never heard it called that before.
When you go backwards, dude, you fucking have to hit every motherfucker in the pit, dude. Right in the face, dude. Fucking.
Yeah, that was.
My pit is real. We did see that.
Yeah,
What was
his machine? His machine with an arm in arm.
We armed in arm. Him and I. Just fucking, we're going forward. Just push them. I remember a corn show with me and fucking. You know Chileno? Dude, we went from the back of the pit all the way to the second person from the fucking rail.
Really?
We just fucking just
Good little
Alright.
Chilean fucker.
Soaking in corn.
corn's fantastic.
Fuck that band.
Fantastic, Ryan.
Hate that band.
God, you're so one-dimensional, bro. Hey, is this your water, Ryan?
No, I was giving that to you because
Your Aquafina?
I wanted you to. I don't drink that fucking pussy shit. Drink beer.
Oh, I drink water. I drink water and iced tea.
Have at it.
It'll make you rust inside.
Have at it.
Rush!
I dream about sexing all day. Because I listen to corn. They're fucking bitch.
All day, I dream about sexing. All day.
Sorry, I don't listen to bitch bands. Fucking bitch.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
this
actually,
one?
I have 2 tickets to the corn show if you want to go with me.
I would have gave you. I had
20th anniversary of Freaking Unleash.
I gave away fucking tickets to Godsmack. I don't know if you like that shit either.
Yeah, so I saw him once in a festival setting one time before.
Oh, dude, you taste
Hey, wait, you're about the same size as Sully, dude. Come on. I can't hear anything. Oh, that's right. Where did you go? Like that, turned on. I told you. Oh, damn, we're already on. Fuck yeah. I can hear me. Hey, B, we're on. Hello. It's fucking louder and shit in here. Good lord. Super loud. Something changed. Oh, there we go. You're on numero trace over there, so everything else needs to go.
This one's still not working, right? Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is fucking. There we go. I just turned it all the way off. Let's see. No, engineer needs to be on. Phones need to be off until we get a phone call in, and then we press the button.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That's it. Whoa, you are fucking loud.
Do you mean like that?
Relax, Turbo. You're like you still have a seat.
Keep it up. See what happens. Fuckers.
Hey, B, did we get those termination notices set up yet?
Fucking burn the studio before you open it.
Just turn me down. No, I turned you off. It's easier. We're not supposed to be on the air yet. Can you hear us now?
Check, baby, 1, 2, 3. I can hear
Check,
you.
check.
I hear you just loud and clear.
Captain Blackass, check. Yo.
You sound good. You sound good, comrade. Check. If the word is check. God damn it. Man.
So here's the other thing you have to be aware of. This is your soundboard.
It's 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, boys.
6 o'clock.
Got a lot of viewers too, please.
And Panda and the...
Get the fuck out of here, you motherfucker!
How do I turn that down?
Seriously.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
That's so fucking loud. How do I
Yes,
turn that down?
bruv.
Oh my god. That is what, Ox? That's Ox or engineering?
That's Ox.
I think it's Ox. But
No, I don't think it is.
it's gotta be engineering.
Fade it out.
But I think if we turn that down, it turns him down too.
Okay.
So
You just did.
right now. You guys ready?
So should we start? Do this?
Press play. Okay, now they're on. Now what we're gonna do, since this is still playing, we're gonna press this button. This gets it down because that's okay. So now zoomed out. Now it's at 0, 1. Press stinger.
The normal BS just won't do. ChaoticRadio.com.
Hola, buenas noches. Hola, ¿cómo estás usted? Todas las personas. Hola, qué bueno. Soy Kaotic Deportes. Vivo en Los Ángeles, California. Soy el judío con mis amigos. Es Captain Blagas y
Hola.
el comrade. Hola, el comrade.
What's up?
And Be. Where is Be? Be? Where are you, Be?
Be?
Yeah, what is up? What is up? What is up?
Could be your
It's Sunday. That's right, folks. It is Chaotic Sports Time. It's Sunday evening, 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are here. Oh, that's the sound we
That
always.
was nice.
That's the 602 sound we always wait for every week. Thank you, Captain Blackass. We do
You're welcome.
appreciate you.
You're very welcome.
On the radio here, would be Bet will be joining us. Hey guys. Hey, what's up? We are we got a little bit of a new format here. I mean, B is in the studio. Oh my god, I'm so freaking out right
He's
now.
gracing us with his presence.
When we had a conversation a little over a year ago at my daughter's second birthday party, we had this conversation. This was my dream right here. I thought B was gonna be sitting right here, and I was gonna be sitting over there.
Right.
But like, turned out, it just the way things happen here. But yeah, so we are the three OGs are all in the studio here. And like I said, the comrade Alec is our engineer, EIT, engineer in training. Yes, he is. Fantastic. Can't do no wrong back there.
Yes, bruv.
Thank you very much. He's already he's already better than our last engineer. Oh wait, no. I mean, he's been trained by our last engineer. So we do want to thank everyone who's out there listening. If you want to get a hold of us, 909-360-8330, 909-360-8330. We will be talking a lot about sports. We have a couple of games for you this evening. I posted that earlier on Facebook. We have a game called Name That Team. If we can get some callers for that game, I'd love to fucking give some shit away.
Mute yourselves.
Yeah, I'd love to give some stuff away. If we have to play it internally, I know I will get you on every single team. So
How dare you?
I purposely, when I was creating this game, CBA, I thought I can get CBA on every single one of these. I have 8 teams.
You know,
8 different teams.
Last week.
Yes, last week.
Last Sunday when
I was listening.
You were.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
You want to get to that?
Oh, no. Go on.
Because that was fantastic. Honestly, I'll give you your props. It sounded really good. I was trying.
Continue. We'll find the place for it.
I was driving through the mountains of freaking Montana, and I was listening to fucking Kaotic Sports like everybody does.
Sweet.
Everybody listens to Kaotic
That's
Sports.
what I figured with my 6 viewers on screen.
That's right. 6 is pretty good.
We had 6. We had 6.
Yeah, son of a bitch. So yeah, no, we'll be talking about a whole lot about sports. But if you want to get a hold of us on Facebook at Kaotic Sports,
yes,
Instagram at Kaotic Sports,
all the social outlets,
and then Gmail and Instagram at Kaotic Sports 1. Yeah. So if you want to get a hold of us, again, that is 909-360-8330. We will take all your calls.
We are gone.
I will take all. Whatever.
We are gone.
We are gone. I hear me just fine.
I'm off.
Here
we go.
Yeah,
here we are.
Yeah, you're fine.
We're back.
I think it's just you. You might just be gone from your weekend of drunkenness. Yes, I think that's what it is. You mentally may be gone, but you physically, your microphone works, and you are, Captain.
Yes,
you are here and present with
us.
us.
I am here
for now. For now. Yes, I think it's the corn dog kicking in. It is the AM PM corn dog hot dog combo kicking in, makes him think that he's not here. So
I don't know what's better.
Which
Oh, come on, seriously. You just ate a corn dog and a hot dog
Yeah.
from AM/PM.
Did you get the jalapeno cheddar corn dog?
No.
What the hell's wrong with you? If you're
No, I
going to
don't-
buy anything from AM/PM, you got to get the jalapeno cheddar one.
I want to be able to sit down eventually, comfortably.
It's not that bad. That used to be my lunch when I used to work on cars. Okay, I'm not even kidding.
Hold on. I've only eaten one thing from there ever, and it was the jalapeno cheddar corn dog.
And it's delicious.
And it wasn't bad.
For 99 cents, it's a damn good corn dog.
Yeah, it's really good. The one I got was just a standard beef corn dog.
Yeah,
It was good. It was good.
He's from the Pico area. He's used to Wiener Schnitzel. Yeah.
How-
so- what? Are you not used to Wiener Schnitzel?
No, bro. No.
When you see the commercial, when you see a Wiener Schnitzel commercial, do you get excited?
They're winner schnitzel.
Do you get excited? I want to know. Like, do you
No.
think, holy shit, I can get 5
I'm one of those
chili
me-
dogs for $5.95, and you don't think that like insatiates the happy Jew Mexican in you?
I'm one of many Mexicans out of Pico Rivera
Okay.
that
I know.
hates winner schnitzel
That's impossible.
What temple do you go to?
and
Hold on.
and Yoshinoya.
Speaking of temples,
You hate Yoshinoya.
I hate Yoshinoya.
Yoshinoya's fantastic.
Oh my God, what's wrong
I
with
hate
you,
that
man?
fucking
Okay,
place.
I'm on death row, right?
You're on death row.
I'm on death row. I've been convicted of
Yoshinoya.
my last meal is a fucking.
You are crazy.
A combo bowl from Yoshinoya, extra ginger, extra red pepper.
That's disgusting.
Oh man, that's fantastic. No skin.
I'm getting a steak.
No skin, no sauce.
Yeah.
no skin,
I
no
mean-
sauce. Though I don't want any skin or sauce.
I mean,
on
I
the
thought
chicken.
I was being crazy by saying, okay, I might want a pizza if I'm on death row, but you're asking for Yoshinoya.
Let me tell you about this little story about the Jew.
Oh, I need to hear. Pull up a seat, guys. Let's come on. Gather.
16-year-old Jew was.
This isn't
Gather around the fire.
We're not going to be stereotyping, right?
Of course not.
Okay.
4 days after my 16th birthday, I went and applied for a job at a place that was hiring by my house. It was called Little Caesars.
Oh, okay.
And it turns out they hire anybody there, and they hired this 16-year-old little Jew. Now, mind you,
Wait, did you have a fro then?
No, yeah, I did.
You had a Jew fro.
Absolutely. No. It looked just like bees. So if you're watching us right now on YouTube, it looked just like bees.
I think your curls were tighter.
Okay, it looked like comrades. Okay, yeah. So I was mad because I found out that you can get a job at 14. I didn't realize that you could get a job at 14.
I
in the
didn't
state
know
of
that either.
California. Yes,
Me
you
either.
can. With your you can get. I think you could work 12 or 16 hours back then. So yeah. So but the training store for where I was going to go was located directly next to a Yoshinoya.
Oh my God.
I was already a rice lover.
How the
Rice
hell
and
is
meat.
there Little Caesars and Yoshinoya
I know, right?
side by side?
Fucking exact perfection.
That is nothing but
perfection, right?
fat kids coming out of that.
There's no fat kids. What are you talking about? Happy
Girthy,
Asian,
sir. Girthy.
happy
Hey,
happy Asian Mexicans.
Him and his tough skins were okay.
Just don't stop with the tough skins. I just got over that. I seriously,
Dude, I had him all growing up too.
Oh.
I didn't realize it.
My dad used to make my pants.
used to make your pants.
Yeah.
Wow.
Corduroys. We had a shitload of corduroys around the house.
Why did we ever wear corduroys? By the way,
I still got a pair of corduroys.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
think
having
I've
a pair.
seen
I had a pair up until I was like 25 or something.
I'd rock a pair of corduroys.
You know, and the last ones were from what's that store called? That's now all like it's horrible. Urban Outfitters.
Okay.
Urban Outfitters.
They
when I
let
was
you indoors?
Huh?
Yeah.
They let you in there?
Yes.
The only thing that fits me in Urban Outfitters is the cologne.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That
That's
now,
why I had a Macy's card forever.
Not-
I was like, let me just go to Macy's for the cologne.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll take your free credit, sir.
that's what I'm saying. It's horrible now. It's like walking into Forever 21. That's what Urban Outfitters is like.
I haven't had that problem yet. So.
I have daughters, so I have to walk in there.
That's not.
They were very edgy
Yeah, I
for a
know.
little
You
bit.
Yeah.
So go on.
Yeah, no. So it was located directly next to a Yoshinoya, and
I gotta
you know
believe-
when you know from your fast food history that when
Yes.
you work one fast food place, the closest fast food place to you end up trading.
Yeah.
You're like, hey,
Yeah.
we got a screwed up pizza. You want to trade for a couple bowl? And next
Right.
thing you know, I'm eating lunch there every single
Oh,
day.
my God.
And the girl that worked there used to like just give me free
She was hot?
desserts. Or no, she was ugly as hell. It's Yoshinoya. You're lucky if you get a semi-cute one every now and then. Speaking of, Olivia worked at Yoshinoya, so
Did she really?
There was an exception there at one point.
Well, there you
so,
go.
Yeah.
Well, it might have been when she was
You awkward.
awkward.
Olivia.
Awkward.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, Olivia.
Yeah, we love you.
Yeah, because she's listening here too. Got it.
What?
Dude, they listen
No faith.
every week.
No faith.
I know people
from this guy right here.
I know people in Montana that were listening last week.
That's right. That was the 7 viewers we had.
There were 3 people in Montana. Wow. One of them may be asleep in the back of the car seat, but shit, there were 3 people listening.
Hey, when you're asleep, that's when you're most effective.
Yeah. Yeah, no. So, but last week, let's talk about last week's show.
Yo.
I was like I said, I was driving from Seattle to Montana,
Mm-hmm.
to Missoula, Montana, part of the Pearl Jam vacation there.
B, did you know there was a place called Missoula, Montana?
Yes, I did.
Yes, he went.
I'm fascinated by that word.
He actually went to school.
Yeah,
Who?
yeah.
Yeah, B.
Oh,
Yeah. So
The glasses aren't for show.
what? Go on. You only know that place because your uncle lives there.
I think Conrad's joined the engineering booth because he's just chowing down on a Twix right now. He can't even talk right now. Hold on, slurp some of that. You made a suicide, right? It's not like that's not just one drink, right? That's like you had to do like the Tungus thing, right? You went to Tungus. Hold on. But by the way, did anyone else realize that Tungus does stand for too much good stuff?
No.
Not until the commercial actually told me did I have any idea.
No, well, he's made up
I had
of all
no
the good
clue.
stuff.
I had no clue.
Right, because the rock star is the Tungus. I'm like hashtag Tungus. Like, what's that? I'm like, dude, Tungus. Too much good stuff. That's his name?
He's made of all the good stuff in.
Oh man, that's fantastic.
It's great.
Is that the AMPM mascot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Tungus.
I didn't even know he had a name.
I think his beard's made out of Cheetos.
It was licorice.
I thought he was Muppet Reject.
Why would that be a reject?
Well, Tungus is way too
Dude.
creative for a Muppet reject.
Speaking of Muppet rejects, I am so excited. B, are we seeing Happy Time Murders this week? Come on, that
Oh,
looks
God.
fantastic.
That does look pretty good.
That looks fantastic. If you ever saw Avenue Q, which I'm sure, Comrade, did your mom ever? Your mom being the avid Broadway aficionada that she is, did she ever take you to Avenue Q? Did you ever see that one there? You're not listening. He's learning.
No,
he's
no.
learning. He's learning right now.
You're talking to a man that's being taught right now, and you want him to answer.
He's been taughted.
He's been teached.
He's been learned.
He's been teached.
Yeah. So can I talk about how my daughter rocked Pearl Jam in Missoula played for 3 hours, and she was up and rocking for 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Was she really?
She was literally. She rallied. She took a 45-minute nap.
Of course.
But she woke up
Like her
and,
dad.
and rallied. And I
The
was
dad
like,
took a 45-minute
oh, hell
break
no.
too, right?
The whole damn show I was up, baby.
What? No, you weren't.
You know it.
How
baby.
many edibles did you have?
0.
How is that possible?
0. I had some in Seattle. They didn't really take effect, and I was just like, I'm going to be clean. I'm going to be clean for this next. I was my most sober Pearl Jam. Almost, it may have been my most sober concert experience ever,
That is crazy.
and I enjoyed it immensely.
Did you?
Warning, bullshit alert.
That was bullshit.
Yeah, that was.
That was bullshit.
No, I didn't have a single beer or an edible in Missoula.
Why?
I just
It's illegal there.
Were you with your kid?
It's,
That's
it's,
why?
it's very much legal. No, it's because it didn't really take effect in Seattle, so I decided that Missoula was going to be purely sober. So yeah,
Interesting.
I enjoy myself very much.
All right, well,
Yeah.
there you go.
Hold on,
Congratulations.
13 minutes into a sports show. Fuck sports, right?
Hey,
yeah.
that's what we are.
Hey B,
Who?
Yeah, who? Hey B, what were you doing? What were you doing Friday night?
Friday night, I was at Dream State in San Francisco.
What the?
Of course you were.
What the hell?
Thursday, I saw Jack White.
Oh,
live.
Thursday was Jack White. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought maybe Dream State and Jack White performed together, but apparently I don't
No,
know.
no, no,
Apparently
no.
I don't know who Dream State is.
No, Dream State's trance music festival.
A trans.
Trance.
It's a tranny.
Trance.
Trance.
Oh, okay. We
So-
don't judge.
No,
No, like I care if you did, but FYI,
I can't even look him in the eye anymore. It's weird.
Well, it's kind of exciting because you never know where you're going to get.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Whoa, hey, buddy.
yeah, but yeah, Jack White.
Bonus plan.
Jack White at the Bill Graham was damn amazing. Everybody asked him what you think about him. Jack White plays music you think is old, but it's really new,
Right.
and it's
nice.
all good.
I wish Jack White would sound better. Like he's an amazing musician, and when he sings his songs, he sounds pretty good. But like sometimes they just don't match. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think he's like when you hear musically, you're like fucking hey, what the hell is that? That's genius. You know what I mean? But sometimes it doesn't mesh perfectly together.
But when I see him, I'm
'Cause he produces his
always
own shit.
confused if he's still alive.
yes, he does.
The man looks dead.
Jack
does-
Skellington.
Yeah,
Jack Skellington.
he looks like he was born a little too early or a little too late because he should have been a 1990s goth,
90s kid, yeah.
gother,
Oh yeah,
you
he
know?
probably was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he changed his look. I could have swore he did.
Did he?
No.
Cut the hair? He still look the same?
Because he was recently at another concert, or he was at I think he was at a Detroit Tigers game recently. They showed him in the stands, and he was just as ooh.
Were the
Yeah,
EMTs next to him because he thought he was dead?
He was pale as could be.
They were like,
The vultures were circling.
Yes. So
sucks.
can you tell me what happened to Yasiel Puig?
Oh,
We were
that
talk-
was fantastic.
We were talking about this because all I woke up to the other day was Yasiel Puig and he's got to go. And I'm like, what the hell wrong with you? At DodgerNews.com. I'm like, I love Puig.
So apparently, Hunley's
Yeah,
a
Nick
catcher
Hundley.
for the. There you go. said something kind of. I know they said what he said. I don't remember the words, but kind of insulted Puig. Or it's probably easy to insult Puig. You just tell him, "Hey," and he gets bothered. But it was like after a strikeout, he's walking back to the plate. A strike. I mean, he's walking back to the plate, and they're going back and forth with each other, and Puig you could see him just swell up. I mean, he's
naturally swole.
He's
like you, because that's why you have to wear the
tank tops. Yeah,
it's medium.
No,
and
that's a
that's a lurch because the X's you can't merge together.
Large.
So he's walking back towards him and puts a smackdown on him.
He wasn't hit first? It was just him.
He put the smackdown.
He probably said something about his mom.
He probably did.
Because I know Latinos. I mean, you just can't say nothing about mamas.
No, man.
So he
You don't do it.
He said,
Slapped him.
Puta la madre or something like that?
Slapped them. Everybody's already getting to them. And
I don't know who was pitching, but tell me it was Bumgarner, because that would be fantastic if it was Bumgarner.
I don't know. I don't know who was the pitcher.
Conrad? Was it Bumgarner on the mound? You know that?
I'm trying to look.
I don't think it was him.
All right, yeah.
So everybody comes out on the field. They jump in. One of the coaches tackles Hunley down. When he's getting back up, Puig decides to throw him one more smackdown.
A nice, like I saw it on Instagram, slow motion slap while Hunley has his hood on.
His hands like this.
Nice.
He just reaches over. Yeah, smacked him.
He probably hurt him.
The first one hurt. The second one, he missed. Caught the cage of the helmet.
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You have to get hit by one of these two people.
Yeah.
Yasiel Puig or Bernard Aphrodisiac Morris.
Are they mad at me, or are they just like?
Oh
okay,
no, they're both pissed.
They're pissed.
They're both.
So
pissed.
I said the Clippers suck, and I should
immediately run. He would.
I'm gonna say Puig.
I'm gonna say he would never hit you for that. You would literally have to. I think you can get away with a whole lot with him before he hits you.
I'm gonna go with Puig.
Please don't test me.
Did you see that? He even rocked his head as he said it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You go, girl.
So you guys will get that in the booth.
Which day was the Puig thing? Was that Tuesday?
That was.
I think it was Thursday.
I think it was Thursday.
Yeah, it was either Wednesday or
because
Thursday.
I was watching. We stopped at the tavern to get some fantastic food.
Shocking. We stopped at the tavern. I just put it on my tab, please.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. So apparently, I can't go on vacation.
They didn't play Thursday. The Giants, at least.
I can't. We'll find out when they play the goddamn.
So
yeah, wait. We don't use the
on Wednesday, maybe. I know what happened.
Don't pay the bill around here anymore.
It's been on since like 4:00, and we got here it was 90. So because last night somebody turned it off.
Well, silly rabbits.
Right. Who would do that?
Who was the last one?
Who
here
would do
last
that?
night?
Connor did.
Oh yeah, fantastic. But yeah, no. So apparently, I can't go on vacation anymore because I left and the Dodgers were in first place, and now they're no longer in first place.
And third. Two behind the Diamondbacks and a game and a half behind the Rockies.
Those are professional major league teams. You just mentioned, right?
Yes.
God damn! When did they get? When did that happen?
They heard
To be fair, every team in the NL West had made the World Series before the Dodgers got there last year.
Well, right.
The Padres somehow made it. Diamondbacks made it, and they won. Rockies somehow made it. That didn't last long.
Yeah, the Rockies magical 20
and obviously the Giants made a 3.
I don't want to talk about it. Giants are dead.
Well, they heard your first show when you put them down for the count.
What, the Giants?
No, the Dodgers.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you remember that show when you said,
I was emotional.
"That's it, I'm done. They're not going to make it. I hate
know
it."
Me, sometimes I say things. No, that was true. They play with no. They had no fire in them on the opening day.
Yeah, that's okay.
They were done.
Yeah, that day was really hot though. That's why.
But you know what I learned watching the broadcast today?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I was watching the replay of yesterday's broadcast.
Oh,
did you know that Brian Dozier has a dog named Pickles? He's a bulldog named Pickles, and apparently he has his own Instagram account. And he was a celebrity in Minnesota.
There's a lot of dogs that have Instagrams.
What are the chances that Pickles becomes a celebrity in Los Angeles?
0.
Thank you.
Okay, I found out the game was Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday.
That's why I told you in the first place. Why didn't you just go there immediately?
Tuesday.
I did. I just didn't see. It didn't load all the highlights, and that was one of the top 3 highlights.
That's why he's over there with the information, because he already had the information.
Shit. So it was Tuesday that I was at Tavern.
It could have been Thursday, dude. You know that.
I don't know what day.
Yeah, Bumgarner Kershaw was the day before. This was Suarez and Wood.
hold on, Bumgarner Kershaw. How would that game turn out?
Oh, Giants came back in the 9th and won.
Oh, Beachy Giants.
They did that twice, and then the Dodgers finally won.
Fantastic.
Beachy Giants.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
But the Giants got demolished the last 2 days. Today, 11-4. So at least you can hang your hat.
By who?
on that. Oh, Cincinnati.
Oh.
No, they've been
Cincinnati.
Around. They've been around. The Red Sox, right?
No,
Huh?
no, yeah,
What?
yeah, the Red Sox, yeah, Cincinnati Red Sox, yeah, that's exactly.
Cincinnati Reds. Yes.
No, that's not true.
That doesn't sound right.
No way.
That doesn't sound right.
No way.
I'm not sure you know what you're talking about.
Listen, stay back in the booth. Okay.
Can we get the blinds down in the booth so I don't have to see his reactions? That'd be perfect.
There's none.
Shh, it's an illusion. It's an illusion.
Hey, Doug Henning's in the studio.
Yes. Doug Henning. Can I at least get the other guy? I mean, the one that married...
Wasn't that the one that did the magic? And
Copperfield, the one at least who married the supermodel. The
yeah, but isn't Henning the dude that goes, it's all magic and all that?
I don't care.
Why'd you have to pick the Jew magician?
I wanted Copperfield because he was married to Claudia Schiffer.
Yeah, she wasn't that hot.
Back in the day, Claudia Schiffer
You
wasn't
think she
that
was
hot.
happy? I don't
Claudia
think so.
Schiffer.
Yeah. Say it again. Maybe it'll change my mind.
No. Claudia. I'm sorry. Claudia Schiffer.
Claudia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
I think Conrad should look her up because he has no idea who she is, and then he can decide.
Oh, yeah. He was like one when she was popular.
Probably. It was in the mid-90s. Claudia Schiffer, Schiffer.
I see it.
Yes. She was a supermodel who was married to a very unattractive David Copperfield.
Yeah, horrendous looking.
I think you should supermodel.
No, she's just a model.
No.
But
I mean, she's just not attractive.
I don't think
see?
Giselle.
I just mean she's not attractive.
I don't find Giselle attractive.
She's not.
and she's the highest paid supermodel in the world.
Yeah, she's not. There's been better Victoria's Secret models.
Adriana Lima is way more attractive.
Yeah, she is.
Was it Justin Verlander? What's
Kate Upton.
Kate Upton.
Kate Upton.
Brooklyn Decker. I mean, there's
way
more
better
attractive-
ones,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, what about the waif? What was her name? The really skinny one.
Something M.
Yes, something M. Something M. That reminds me, it's Crazy Rich Asians is out. You want to go? I think I have to go.
No, okay.
You should have to go see that.
I'm required to go
Yeah,
see it. It's a romantic comedy with an all Asian cast.
Yeah.
I'm surprised my wife didn't drag me Friday night.
Our competition, Kevin and Bean, interviewed the director.
Do you know who the star? What her name is?
The star?
The star. Does anybody know? Don't say it, but if you actually know what the name of the star of the movie is.
No.
Isn't it?
I am going to give you a hint. If you're watching at home, I'm going to give you a hint of what her name is.
Aquafina Strixina?
No. Her name is just Aquafina.
Her name is Aquafina.
Her name is Aquafina. It is not.
Wait, that's not a joke because there's a person on BoJack Horseman that's named Aquafina. Something real fucking hilarious.
It's AKWA Fina, and she literally is an Asian rapper actress, and that is her name. And she said that when she was trying to decide what her name was going to be when she was growing up, she just wanted something different and off. That it was between that and Das Ani.
What the? Does she have stocks in this?
That's fantastic. She does.
It took me a second to see it on IMDb. Oh, jeez.
Aquafina.
Ain't what's his name also in that movie?
Aquafina?
No.
Wait, Fiji?
Ken Young.
Ken Young. Yeah.
Fiji?
Yeah,
Ken
Ken
Young.
Young's in there.
Yeah. Arrowhead?
I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but yes, he's in it. Yes, he's in it.
Ken Jung?
No, man, his character's name.
Oh, Ken Jung. Ken Jung.
Oh my God. It's not Mr.
Come
Chow.
on. No, you have to pronounce it. Go ahead. That's part of the show.
Spell it out for us.
WYEMUNGOH.
We Munga.
We Mungo, I guess.
We Mongol. Who must go? We Mongol. That's fantastic. Oh, man. Sports.
We're all
Yeah,
about
right.
we're all about
So
sports.
who'd the Lakers sign while I was gone?
I know WrestleMania's on or SummerSlam's on right now, right?
SummerSlam?
Yeah, SummerSlam's on, I think.
Wait, is there wrestling? I gotta ask you a question. You know, I was listening to a lot of Volume on Sirius, which I really enjoy. There is a wrestler named Chris Jericho, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
There's also a heavy metal singer named Chris.
Yes. Named band it's called Fozzy.
Yes.
In that sense, same guy.
Same guy.
Same guy.
Get the fuck out of
Really?
here.
Yeah.
I got into a Fozzy song from a streamer I watch, and he met Chris Jericho as well. I didn't know he was in the band Fozzy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he started wrestling, then he had his own band, and now he's back to wrestling here and there.
Right, and he's
And, like, the only
Fozzy's like he's not the main, like the main guy in Fozzy was a main guy in another big band, and I can't remember who it was now. And I was like, holy shit!
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah, R.I.P. Aretha Franklin. I was listening.
Rest in peace, yes.
Rest in peace.
I saw some graffiti in New York of people putting Aretha right on the Franklin Street and the Franklin subway. So it's really cool.
That's very nice. I honestly, I didn't have any feels when she passed away because I knew she was. Last time I had seen her, I was like, "Ooh, this woman barely alive." You know, she didn't look well for a long time.
Yeah.
So
The last time I think we all saw her was her 4-minute national anthem in a Thanksgiving Lions game. I remember that. Just because all the memes about it. 4 minutes.
it was pretty bad, and she didn't look well. But she had lost a bunch of weight because of the cancer recently. So it's like she went back to looking healthy again.
You understand
which
that,
is weird.
You understand that Bobby Brown has outlived all these individuals.
Are you saying that?
Well, Aretha Franklin's like 70s.
That's okay though. That's okay.
Yeah. She still shouldn't have.
Bobby
outlived-
Brown's going to be.
She still shouldn't have. outlived
Bobby
Brown.
Brown's going to be 90.
You know he's performing like
Right,
next,
down the street.
Down the street.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ricky, Bobby.
Oh,
It's Bobby Brown plus Bill DeVoe.
Yeah.
It's RBVM or something like that. RBRM.
Oh, he's performing
Ricky,
with.
Ronnie, Bobby, and Mike.
Yes.
He's performing with
Yeah,
them.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's
This is the same one that has
everybody but what's the Ralph Tresvant.
Yeah.
Well,
Ronnie?
Bobby Brown from New Edition. That's what I.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
He's 49.
There you go.
Yeah.
He
Not
looks
90.
80.
No.
No,
I
how
know.
many drugs he's
Okay,
done.
Conrad. Bobby Brown has done more drugs.
Don't say this room collective.
Well, this room collective, it's easier. He did way more than this room collective.
Yeah,
he's done
twofold
more
this
drugs
room.
than all the potheads I know, and I mean even the
Crack, everything.
He just did. He did the hard shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Whitney Houston is dead because she met Bobby Brown.
Their
Let's just-
daughter is dead because
Yeah, she is dead. Isn't
she is dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
She died.
She
Yeah.
died.
What the hell did that
Yeah, and
happen?
they're the same way too in a bathtub and all that.
Yep.
Get the hell out of here.
And one of the guys now that
He's on trail for it.
Yeah, well, one of them died.
The boyfriend or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. I mean, that's R.I.P. R.I.P.
Bobby Brown.
Bobby Houston. Was that
He
her name?
has-
What was her name? Because she was little Bobby, right?
She was
Little Bobby.
She was Bobby. She was Bobby Jr. or
she was
something like
Bobby
that.
Christina.
Bobby. Oh, Bobby Christina.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Yeah, but Aretha Franklin dies, and I'm thinking, okay, cool. And you know, it's one of those things where I'm a little bit oblivious to because I've just been told all my life she's the queen of soul.
Yeah.
And I know I've appreciated her music, but it's not my style that I go towards, and it's not in my face all the time. I do remember her singing the national anthem at the
Lions game.
at the inauguration, Obama's inauguration.
Oh.
So I do remember that. I remember, okay, she's a great singer. Now, when they started playing shit yesterday, I was like, well, it was actually a replay from when she passed away. I was like, holy shit, she actually is like the greatest singer of all time.
Yeah. There's been nobody to
like you know how that
match her talent.
that power that some people have with their voice. She just had it without even like.
It was effortlessly for her.
Right, because and one of the things that they had all these people, these performers and producers that had performed with her all throughout the years were all on the show, and they all said this one thing: if she covered your song, which she did a lot of,
it became popular.
it became hers.
Yeah. Oh.
So there were so many people who Save a Little Prayer. It was who was
Dionne Warwick.
Dionne Warwick. Yeah,
She first did it, but
it was her. Yeah, it was Dionne Warwick's song, and Dionne Warwick could never sing it. Like it was like I can't perform it
The way Aretha
because I
did.
can't do it. I can't do it the way Aretha did it. Like son of
Yeah. She basically retired the
she
songs.
stole.
Yeah. She
In a
retired them.
sense, you could say it's like that Michael Jackson feature where like I always feel like somebody's watching me. That was actually not his song. But everyone
No,
knows.
that's Rockwell.
Just
Yeah, Rockwell, which was Barry Gordy's son.
Right, but
Yeah.
everyone knows it's basically a Michael Jackson.
Maybe we
song.
know Michael. It became there because Michael Jackson was the.
Somebody's watching me.
Yeah.
That was good right there.
It was. That was really good. We
Actually,
should-
you know what?
we should
Hold on,
clip
we should
that.
start a new show.
Let's clip that right there.
We should do that.
Just music talk instead.
Please edit
no,
this.
edit what?
okay, going back to sports, a certain
What?
Who?
God
Who's
damn
it? What's it?
We're trying to go 2 hours, 2%,
So
2% sports.
So B showed me a picture of Christina Bobby or Bobby Christina.
The gap tooth.
Yeah. That not only did she inherit the drugs from Bobby, but she inherited
I pray for my
that
daughter.
gap.
I pray for my daughter.
How does that happen?
When you have a daughter that looks just like the father, I pray for her.
Thank God she doesn't.
God damn it, Kennedy Lee. I hope you do not look like
I hope she only gets the curls you used to have.
She does. She already has beautiful weight. Everyone says, "Oh my God, her hair. I love her hair."
And that's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing else she needs from you.
She couldn't get my goddamn blue eyes.
No,
the one
no.
thing I wanted her to get.
Hey, Chinese blood, strong, man.
Oh, it's the Mexican blood. Orale, vato. She's three-quarter. She's no 3/8 Mexican.
Oh, so Kennedy's also absolutely nothing Asian.
Yeah, she's 1/8 Asian. she's like fried rice, an order of fried rice a week Asian.
At American
McDonald's.
At McDonald's, yeah.
Soup plantation, Asian
Yeah, there you
station,
go.
you know.
That's terrible.
Sports.
Yeah, let's get back to sports.
Okay, a certain player that the Jew loves, he did not play against Seattle, and it turned out to a 5-0 loss.
I am a lamb.
Oh, that was 5-0.
Yeah, at least the last time I saw it was
Yeah,
5-0.
no, it was 2-0. It was 2-0 at what do they call it? Halftime? What do they call it in soccer? I don't even know.
Yeah, it's still halftime.
It's still called halftime.
It's always
Yeah,
halftime.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Medio
So,
tiempo.
yeah, I got home. I was relaxing yesterday from my almost week and a half long trip, and I see LA Galaxy versus Seattle Thunderstorms, Sounders. And I'm like, oh, cool, I'll watch it. And it's a packed CenturyLink Field, you know. It's probably 60,000 people there. So we're sitting there. That's probably, that might be my customer. So and we're sitting there, and it's holy shit. It's there's no Zlatan.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no Zlatan.
I read on ESPN that they wanted to protect him from like the injuries that he could take at on artificial turf there, because with all the rain and everything, they shouldn't have actual grass.
Artificial turf.
Artificial turf.
Oh.
Artificial turf.
So is that what it is? It was only doing it to protect him.
Or they
Does he
took out
have-
Dos Santos and someone else
Right,
as well.
but they don't have any other no nagging injuries right now.
No, not that I know of.
Because I did for the little bit I did see of it for the pregame, because I didn't watch it after I realized that Zlatan wasn't playing. I did realize they haven't done very well lately, and Seattle has done extremely well, and they're in danger of losing their playoff spot. So I thought it was kind of strange that they would sit these guys. You know?
Was it? Yeah, third minute in the game, someone scored, and then of course midway through, someone for the Galaxy had an own goal, so they didn't even help their own cause.
Wow.
I think if you were playing in soccer,
Me?
yeah, I think you'd have your couple own goals also. You'd probably be on the take, wouldn't you?
What are you talking about, bro?
I think that you would have it if you were a defender in soccer. You would have at least 2 or 3 own goals a year.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I think so. You'd be like, sorry, hey, my bad, bro.
You know, I played sports
When?
a long time ago, but I played them.
Foosball was not a sport.
Hey, paper football.
Caroms.
Caroms is not a sport.
I play paper football.
Didn't we have to explain caroms to Jeremy the other day?
Somebody. We had to explain it to
We
somebody.
It was either this guy. No, it was you.
It was
the beard. No,
Oh, it was the beard. It was the beard. That's right.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. beard.
He's not dead or anything. He just ain't here.
Oh,
No, he's
him
dead.
and Aretha went together.
Yeah, they're sharing coffins, bro.
Yeah, they held hands.
2 for 1 special.
Oh yeah, he did shave. My bad.
Yeah, good shave. If he ever wants to show his face over here again, he's no longer the beard.
70s porn star right
Yes,
there,
that was
dude.
bad.
I mean, his jaw looked immense.
I'm actually looking forward to seeing it tomorrow for the first time.
For the first time?
I will see it.
Oh,
I will
you haven't
see it
been
in-
there
I
all
will see-
week.
I will see it in person. Yeah. So
Wow, you got to take a picture.
why?
Because you know he's going to, he'll shave at 6 in the morning,
6 in the morning.
and then he's going to have a 5 o'clock shadow at 9 o'clock in the morning. That thing just grows ridiculous. It's not that good.
I would like to thank our sponsors, Pure Leaf Mint Tea. This is a fantastic tea.
Who owns Pure Tea? Pure Leaf.
Coke.
It's
Coke
probably-
does?
Yeah, it is
Great.
Coca-Cola. Thank you, Coca-Cola, for this wonderful, refreshing drink.
Yeah.
If you have not tried Pure Leaf Mint Tea, you need to go ahead and get it right now. Now, in our house, we usually drink the peach, and it's fantastic. But I think I like the mint even better. So, yeah, the Pure Leaf Mint Tea is only 100 calories per serving.
You know, only white people buy that. Pure Leaf.
I buy the unsweetened one.
Be quiet. You're not helping the cause.
I'm not trying to help your cause.
Wow.
No, you're not helping your cause.
So sorry.
I'm not. I don't have a cause honestly right now.
Hey, you guys want to play a game?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think anyone's calling. So if you want to call and play the game with us, you can. And do we still have some Clipper stuff to give away?
Yeah, we do. We got hats and shirts still.
I'll give you some Dodger stuff too if you want Dodger stuff instead. So I got closets.
You got way too many bobbleheads you can give
I
away.
can get rid of some bobbleheads here. So if you want to call 909-360-8330. Comrade, I'm going to tell you that you are going to be the last one to chime in here because I think you're going to know all the answers to this one here.
Okay.
I'm going to name some players on a team, and then you have to tell me like at what point. There's 5 for each team, and at what point do you get it? You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
you don't like okay. So all of them except for 2 are. Yeah, you might want to do that off. You might want to mute yourself. We're gonna learn from that one there. We're gonna mute yourself when you're. That was a CBA move. And
No.
You still
B
do that.
did that one day.
He did. He did do that. He did do that. Not that long ago.
I was thoroughly thirsty.
I'm finished anyway, so
Yeah,
we're good.
goddamn it, boss. Oh man. So yeah, all of them are on the active.
I'm sorry. Start over.
So everybody here, it's multiple sports.
Okay.
I didn't just pick one sport.
Sure.
So all of them are multiple sports. And I didn't pick. Most of them are just everyday regular players, but for the more popular teams, I had to go deeper into the roster. Maybe like the undrafted guys. Not necessarily on the team yet.
Sure.
Right? So we're gonna start here. Blake Parker. Anybody know who the team? Do you know back there? No. Not we still. The last one is Caleb Coward. Anybody?
Yep.
You know it now? You know it now? Okay.
Okay.
You too?
Yeah, I got it.
Noe Ramirez.
This is the same team.
These are all on the same team.
Really?
Are you confused now? Are you confused yet? Audrey Sommer Despagne.
No. No, I quit.
I'm going to give you the Mike Trout.
Got it.
Wow. They're angels?
All angels.
Those are all active. Those are all active everyday play.
I thought when you said Caleb something that you were talking about.
I'll say about the Angels too, but you would say Cole Calhoun. I would have definitely known.
I actually that was going to be one of my last.
Cole's
one
of the bigger names, though.
Yeah.
Caleb is an infielder. Trout, a fielder, and all the other guys were.
I was going to say
were pitchers.
Yeah, that's the lead guitarist for Kings of Leon, right?
Yeah, close. Follow well, yes.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Definitely. You're definitely out on this one here. Efrain Alvarez.
No.
Or Efrain. Ashley Cole.
No.
Rolf Felcher.
Padres.
Nope. Giovanni De Santos.
Hey, that's
Come on, you got it.
Giovanni De Santos.
We just said his name on the air. That's why I told him he was out.
They just missed.
Oh, that's right. You just walked. I think you just walked out of the room. And the last but not least, Zlatan.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Ibrahimovic.
LA.
That is your LA Galaxy.
LA Clippers.
Yes.
I mean,
come on, Rolf.
Clippers with a good player? What?
Rolf Felcher.
Wow.
Felcher. All right, so I got another one here. So, well, that's fantastic. I can hear him all the way over.
I know.
That's fantastic.
It's great.
Former Dodger Brett Anderson.
Oh, so we know it's baseball.
I'll give you the hint on that one. You know that one yet, comrade?
Or I looked it up, so yeah.
Yeah, okay. Former Dodger Edwin Jackson. Too bad his team only has 2 Dodgers on it. Former Dodgers. Anything yet there, CBA?
Nope.
I have the text. The text is too important, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Soon to be Dodger Nick Martini. Nick Martini, his last name is.
Don't know that name at all.
Yeah, he's on the active roster. Starting all-star, not the starting all-star pitcher, but an all-star pitcher starter, Sean Manea. And the last one, you still may not get it.
Okay.
Chris with a K Davis.
Nope.
Or how about this? Matt Chapman.
He's got no clue. He has no idea who Matt Chapman is. Chris Davis is the most popular guy on that team. How about Ricky Henderson?
Ricky Henderson?
I mean, his old team.
The A's.
He is, that is your Oakland athlete. Your first place Oakland Athletics.
Or tied for, or no. They lost today. So
did they lose today? Because they were up there. I saw they were up early.
They lost today, so they are. Oh no, they're exactly tied. 74 and 49.
Yeah.
Lowest payroll in baseball, doing it somehow.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Moneyball 2.
Yeah. I got another one here before the boss gets back in here. Ryan Presley. Anyone?
No.
This one I think Conrad will get it. I'll do this. Tony Kemp. Not Matt. Tony.
Tony Kemp.
Tony Kemp.
Tony Kemp.
Max Stassi. Here's an easy one. Alex Bregman. You got it back there. He's got it back. You give me the look. And sounder, please. Upgrade.
Saying upgrade.
Oh, that's what's his name?
That's Altuve.
Altuve.
That's your world champion.
There it is.
That's your World Series champs.
That's the MVP.
That's your MVP. Hey, upgrade. That's fantastic. I kind of want to save the last few for when
B comes
the
back?
boss comes back here. Can we take a break? Can we go just talk to one of our viewers?
Does that exist?
No, not yet. We got about 15 minutes on that one. So 909-360-8330. And that's the way you get a hold of us. Please.
Right. Hey, so
please
last week, and I don't know how much anybody's looked into it, but what?
Props. But I mean, are you going to talk about the show last week?
Oh no, I was just going to mention something I said during the show. But
I do want to give you your props. So
Yeah.
go ahead.
beer service, Dodger Stadium. But has anybody heard more on it?
I saw that. It's
Yeah.
becoming legal. And,
Yeah.
and that is going to ruin Dodger Stadium. I love that. As an individual, I if it was more readily available,
Yeah.
I would probably have a few pops. Just not have to get up and wait in a line.
Yeah, it sucks.
Sounds like a great idea.
Right.
I was under the impression that it was California state law that prevented it because no California stadiums do it.
Right.
They don't vend any alcohol in California.
Mhm.
So I was under so unless it's changing, because we've actually had this conversation on this show.
Mhm.
We said call your congressman. We've done all that whole BS before.
Somebody listening to.
Somebody
Yeah.
listened to us and followed our instructions.
We thank you. Or
from the
maybe.
bottom of our hearts. But Cholo Nation is
Cholo.
going to go crazy with.
Well,
the
that's
beers.
only going to be in the bleachers. I doubt they'll do it over there.
Are you? Cholo Nation is everywhere.
No, like the worst of it's over there.
Cholo Nation is if you know, there's a lot of places in Dodger Stadium currently that they in the refurbishing they've done over the last few years
Mhm.
where you can just stand and drink and watch a game. I would like to say that either it was opening day or maybe it was.
I was in that corner.
You were in a corner all day long because
Mhm.
that's where you can get your beers and just chill all day long. So if you've got a mediocre to poor ticket, you could just
go over there,
stand by the bar, and have that same mediocre poor ticket, but be really close to a bar.
Yeah.
Imagine that everyone like you on opening day. Just imagine imagine, let's say 54,000 in the stadium.
Yeah.
27,000 captains.
That's fantastic.
Do you want to be around 26,000?
That is fantastic. No, but
more
I don't think it's going to go overboard with because it's still $13 a beer.
You wish. They're not. They're going to
14, 15 bucks a beer.
They're only going to sell canned, or maybe a
No, it's going to be
bottles.
it's going to be the
Plastic
draft with
plastic
the
bottles.
No,
they will not do a draft. Those days are over. Those days are every other stadium you've ever been to is either a 24-ounce can or it's a screw off 16 ounce plastic bottle.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I was thinking they were going to go with that draft route.
And if it's hot out, the fucking thing's gonna be fucking. It'll be piss.
Same thing with a can.
Piss, no, those bags keep them cold. So, but yeah, no. So I think it's going to create. I think you're going to have some security issues at Dodger Stadium.
It's possible. I mean, but they have an immense amount of security.
I just thought of something even worse.
What?
Raider games. Can you imagine Raider games in Vegas?
Dude, we were talking.
I mean, we were talking about that just for the fact that like Raider fans in the weekend, like the Saturday night before a Raider game.
Mhm.
But can you imagine the actual game, like tailgating before the game, and then beer service during the game?
I think unemployment's going to go up.
There is going to be a huge. There are going to be 4-day work weeks in Vegas. When the Raiders play, the work week starts on Tuesday, and people are still going to call in sick on Tuesdays.
Unemployment's going to shoot right up. You know what? Let's keep those stats.
Raiders, eh?
Let's keep those stats. We got to follow them closely. The unemployment rate.
Let's call it Nevada Department of
No,
Department
but
of
it's going to
Employment.
be. All of Southern California unemployment rate's going to go up because they're going to be in Las Vegas.
Yes. Oh my God. Southern California.
We gotta track this.
Oakland, Alameda area,
Yeah.
and Las Vegas are all going to have this huge
Unemployment.
productivity in those three areas. Oh my God. The East Coast is better than us. God damn it.
They know how to do things.
They won by giving the Raiders a team in Vegas. They knew Cholo Nation from LA.
They knew what they were doing to the West Coast. They just killed us. Listen.
That's horrible.
How do you call it? Checkmate.
Yeah, checkmate. NFL. Tom Brady, you're so smart.
You bastard.
Oh, by the way, when I was in Montana, I was in this little town called Cameron, Montana.
No.
Yes, no, literally, it's there's nothing there. There's not even a store in Cameron.
No. Is there a 7-Eleven?
No.
Then you know what we have to. You know what we have to open up.
They don't
in Montana.
They don't like anybody from California or anything from California.
Well, because we ruin things.
No. It's not that we ruin things. Is that literally my uncle lives there?
Yeah.
And his closest neighbor is from La Jolla. So guess what?
Really?
The prices of the land and the houses
Have gone up.
skyrocketed so much in Montana. They absolutely hate people from
Because
California, LA. Oh, especially
well, it's
LA.
a La Jolla person that moved there.
Dude, his house is huge.
I can imagine that.
He's got like bright lights on his house at all times. You're basically in the middle of the farmland.
That's a compound.
There's nothing, dude. It is my uncle's 20 acres.
Uh-huh. This guy.
Every house is on where my uncle lives is on a 20-acre plot.
Okay.
You could put whatever you want on your 20 acres. Every single one of them has just got just weeds.
What? Then what are they doing?
They just want to be secluded. I don't get. We don't get it because we were raised out here.
Yeah, we're raised.
I need my neighbor to be close to me. I
Yeah.
want to be. Hey, what's up, Carlos?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing there? But whatever.
Yeah.
And I just want to be able to say hi. I want to be able to say like, if I need you, you got my back, right?
Right.
No, they just shoot you
From their sniper rifles. A lot.
I know. I mentioned this on the way in. They have a stand your ground law in Florida,
Mm-hmm.
and I had this conversation about the shooter, the guy who shot the black guy who pushed him to the ground.
Yeah.
Did you saw that one a few weeks ago, where the guy is giving the wife grief because he parked in a handicap parking spot, and he shouldn't have. But okay, fine. You know what? Get over it. So when the guy comes out and sees his man screaming at his wife in the car, he pushes him to the ground. Which hey, you could say, "Excuse me, can I help you?"
Right.
You could have said something else. But a push shouldn't lead to a gunshot when the guy's not standing right over you.
Right.
Right. If a guy came on top of you and looked like he was going to attack you again, fine, pull the gun out or warn him saying I have a gun.
Right.
Something. But he immediately shot him and he's not getting prosecuted. Well, that's chicken shit liberalism compared to Montana. Let me tell you the law in Montana, according to my uncle, the judge of Ennis County.
The judge
of Ennis County.
Of how many people there?
In Ennis, there's 10,000 at one point during the summer months. During the winter months, there's a population of 850.
Oh, they all leave.
It is that cold.
But they die?
No, they leave.
They leave. Oh,
they leave. It's freaking like minus 13 to like 7 in a day. And there's bears coming down from the mountain
to eat.
Yes, people. And he told me stories. And when we have our next show, we'll do that. And so. In Montana, if somebody comes on your property uninvited, let's say Jehovah's Witness.
Yes.
Hey, go, hello, sir.
Boom.
You could just assume that they are doing harm to you if they come on your property uninvited. You are allowed to shoot them. So I will shit you not that my uncle's property is probably 1 mile from the front entrance of his property. If he can have a sniper rifle out, and he sees somebody coming through the front entrance.
He knows.
It's non-gated.
They shouldn't be.
It's non-gated.
Right.
He could shoot them.
Can we round up all the Jehovah's Witnesses and take them to Montana?
Why? There's nothing wrong with them. I have no problem with them. I have no problem with them saying I don't believe in your God or anybody's God. And God, have a nice day. Have a nice day. And then I say, God bless you. And they go, what? And I say, I thought you sneezed. Sorry. Yeah. So can you imagine that liberalism?
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, that anti-liberalism. But what I was bringing up his name is that Thomas Brady with Giselle.
That was our
kids. Apparently, a few weeks ago, he posted a picture.
That was our mayor here in LA in the 80s, right?
No, that's Philip Bradley.
Oh,
Tom
Bradley.
Philip Seymour Hoffman Bradley. wait, I get it because it was Phil Collins and Phil Bailey.
Phil Bailey.
Yeah. So that was the two. Those are the two Phils that did the song.
Oh, okay.
We need beat for that. So Phil Collins and Philip Bailey. What song was theirs?
Into the Night.
In the Night.
No, Phil Collins and Philip Bailey, the one from Earth, Wind and Fire, the one who passed away.
Yeah.
What was their song?
I'm Still Standing, right? No.
I'm Still Standing. God, you guys are no use to me. Anyone out here.
Go ahead, genius.
Yeah. So Tom Brady and Giselle.
Oh,
Tom. They actually posted a video recently of a bear like playing in their yard.
Mm-hmm.
He lives across the highway from my uncle.
Get out of here!
Really?
Shit you not. There is a private airport across. I'm telling you, there's nothing there, but there is apparently a country club over there. And so like there's a bunch of. And Tom Brady is one of the poorer people in the neighborhood.
I'm sorry.
I shit you not.
Because it's Giselle's money. That's why.
No. Their combined income is poor compared to what everybody around them.
Really?
How is that possible?
Because
Montana.
It's hedge fund. It's people who own.
Really?
Yeah. People who own the businesses that these guys work for. Yeah. So it's the Gillette. It's probably Tom Kraft.
Wow.
So that's pretty amazing. So their tax money. You want to hear this trick?
Oh,
the
my
tax
God.
money of Jeffers, Montana, which is the city across from my uncle's, actually goes into the Ennis County pot for some reason. So their schools are like fully stocked with everything. The police department has everything they need. There's not
Get outta
in
here.
this podunk little town. It's literally just one strip of businesses. Yeah, they have nothing. They're not looking for anything. So it's pretty fantastic.
Wow. No 7-Eleven.
No 7-Eleven. They did have
McDonald's?
You know what they had? They had a Dollar General. A Dollar General.
Dollar Generals are all.
You know, those are
not Dollar Tree, but the other one.
Yeah,
Dollar-
the Dollar General or
Family Dollar.
Family
Family
Dollar.
Dollar. They had a
those are
Family
popular
Dollar.
on that side,
Well, you
aren't
know they're getting popular because they're in more rural areas. So you can put Dollar General any rural area and you still get a lot of the money. Because I see them when I go for work. I'm out in the middle of nowhere, so you see Dollar Generals and Family Dollars all over the place.
they? Nice.
Yeah, and that's what actually Montana reminded me of. You've been to our friend Art's house in
That's part of my work area.
right. That,
Where does he live?
That was
Middle of no fucking where.
that was a heavily populated area compared to my uncle's house.
Yeah, I believe it.
Heavily. I mean, one house on 20 acres. Everybody had a house. If there was a house on it, it was on 20 acres. So yeah.
Let's throw our first festival in his uncle's.
Thomas, yeah, we could easily throw a festival out there. All right, so I wanted to save a few of the teams here before while you were away on business there, B.
Thank you,
boss man. All right, here we go. The first team here for name that team is Zach Roscup. Zach Roscup. His name just came up actually earlier.
Yep.
Yes.
I'll tell a stat about him.
Yes. Dylan Floro.
Nope.
John Axford.
Nope.
Kings,
Nope.
Ducks.
Nope. You can't just keep on naming ones.
What?
You're out, sir.
Sure we can.
Andrew Tolles.
Oh wait! God damn it! That's Chargers.
Wow, this is embarrassing. We're a sports show. Enrique Hernandez.
Dodgers.
Orale, vato. Those are your Dodgers right there.
Yeah.
And let's see, 3 of them are active. Two of them are on the. One of them is on the DL, and one of them is in the minors.
Yeah, first 3
Andrew
you named.
Tolles is an African American Dodger outfielder. I am embarrassed.
And
sir.
Roscup just threw an immaculate inning to end the game today.
Yes, we talked about Zach Roscup on the way to the show today.
An immaculate
I wasn't
inning.
listening.
Nice. That's three pitches in the inning.
9 pitches,
Nine pitches,
3 outs.
Right, 9 pitches, 3 strikeouts. Right?
Yep.
Yes. So yeah, that was your last. All right, next team. Name that team.
Dodgers.
Damian Lee.
Damian Lee. No, you're full of it.
I can't even read my own writing.
Nope.
Jonas Jerebko.
The Jonas Brothers.
Anybody? Nobody yet.
I know he was a Celtic before.
Quinn Cook. Jacob Evans
Nope.
No.
and the Hampton Five.
Oh,
That is your Golden State Warriors.
Oh,
that is your deep bench there, by the way. The other 4.
Wow.
I couldn't name anybody else there. All right, here we go. Andre Ingram.
Lakers.
No,
It is Lakers.
He's Lakers.
He's the guy that
he's
played
Laker now?
He's the guy that played the one game at the end of the year
came
last
up
year.
from-
Oh yeah, the 40-year-old guy. Yeah.
I had Travis.
Brandon Ingram's
Travis,
dad.
Travis Ware,
Brandon Ingram's
who was
dad.
the white guy who played about 3 games last year. Gary Payton Jr. is on the Lakers.
Yeah, he's on the
Yes.
Lakers. Yeah, I knew
Yes.
that.
I'm sorry. It actually says Gary Payton II, but I refuse to acknowledge that.
Why?
Isaac Bonga, because you're a junior.
Isaac Bunga?
Isaac Bonga is a Laker, and Luol Deng.
Luol Deng.
Somehow still
Is
getting
he still
paid.
going to get? Is he going to get released?
Nope.
What does it make a difference? He's still getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
He's still got $36 million coming to him. So either way, all right. Last but not least, last name that team, Antonio Blakeney. Antonio Blakeney.
Nope.
Nah.
Cristiano Felicio.
Oh, L.A. Football Club.
Out. Bobby Portis.
Bobby Ricky?
Yeah.
You know it? You know
Yeah.
it?
They're my second favorite team.
Oh. Denzel
Washington.
Valentine.
Bulls.
There you go there, buddy.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know your team.
We-
That was Name That Team.
And you had me for none, huh?
Hold on. Basically got that.
Horrible.
What? How dare you?
Wait, I'm sorry. You got the one that you're the
2.
What? Which was the other one?
Dodgers.
The
Lakers. Bulls. You're welcome.
I had to give you the Dodgers. I had to put Enrique on there.
What a
So-
cheating bastard you are. You're a cheating bastard.
That made a better sound than I was hoping for. Throw a piece of paper on a microphone and it actually makes pretty good sound.
Wow.
You know what time it is?
Break time?
It's break time. Do we teach them how to do a break yet?
Yeah, I saw him.
All right.
How many people do you think fell asleep
Play any
to our
out
first
track you want, and then run it.
And then
Play
cut it
Ozzy
really
out
short.
track.
Can you play Ozo Motley? Oh my god, that'd be so cool.
Please, we don't want to
So
get taken down.
So we get taken down for them. Yeah, that'd be great.
Please don't take us down. Yeah, if you want to chat with us on YouTube too, you can go ahead and do that. There are people out there watching us, so go ahead and chat with us. Say what's up. We'll chat with you back. I'll transfer them.
I don't think you know how to type.
I don't know how to type. I was dude senior year while we're waiting to go on a break. Senior year, you know, you have to fill an elective. You're like, what am I going to do? I don't want to be here anyway.
You took typewriting.
No. I took typewriting the first half.
Uh-huh.
I took the teacher's TA assistant for typewriting.
Oh, fantastic.
For typewriting the second.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous. They let you do that?
I still type like this. Single finger.
Well, all you do is hit enter and that's it.
Just any song, right?
Any song you want.
Yeah, and say bye. We'll see you in 5.
You can use it on YouTube, Spotify, wherever, and then he'll have an outro for us.
And I will have a story about how
An intro and an outro. How many orgies does your uncle have in Montana?
0. Trust me.
Oh,
my God.
yeah.
What is that?
Here's the outro.
This show's getting dark.
Yeah.
I like it. We're gonna see you in 5, maybe 4, maybe 3. All right, y'all.
See you in a few. Ciao.
You are beautiful on the inside. You are innocence personified. And I will drag you down and sell you out. Run away. I am cold like December snow. I have carved out this soul made of stone, and I will drag you down and sell you out. Embraced by the darkness, I'm losing the light. Encircled by demons, I fight. What have I become now that I've betrayed everyone I've ever loved? I pushed them all away, and I have been a slave to the Judas in my mind. Is there something left for me to save in the wreckage of my life? My life, I become man. I become man. Judas in my mind. I become man. I become man. Judas in my mind.
What is your major malfunction, numbnut?
Yes, money. Money is cool.
Who the fuck is this?
Milkshake. I drink it up. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Allow me to report.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Man didn't sign nothing. Man didn't sign nothing. Man don't make me look like I don't know English.
In the wreckage of my life. I become man. I become man. Judas in my mind. I become man. I become man. Judas in my mind. Judas in my mind. Judas in my mind.
Oh, that's why you I have it lowered down too. It's happening.
What have I become now that I've betrayed everyone I've ever loved? I pushed them all away, and I have been a slave to the Judas in my mind. Is there something left of me to save in the wreckage of my life? I become man. I become man. Judas in my mind. I become man. I become man.
Just go to MLB, whatever.
Oh, the player nicknames. Oh,
player
okay.
nicknames.
I don't know. I don't know how to read this yet.
I'm assuming we're going back at 1900. We go back at 1900? Or, remaining 24 seconds. 24 seconds! Hey. How you doing? You started. I believe that's called dead air. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it is round 2, hour 2 of Chaotic Sports. Thanks all for listening. Thanks for checking us out. We are Chaotic Sports. I'm riding with Comrade right now. The two of us are solo right now. We had some family walk in, and we had some family matters to deal with in the restroom for CBA and B. I will not tell you which one is doing which. But yeah, so this is Chaotic Sports. We got one more hour of sports and such. That's what we call it. We like to call it the Sports for Dummies by Dummies. You're welcome for that. So if you missed last week's show, which I did and Comrade did, but I did listen. I did listen driving from Seattle to Montana. It was mostly in the mountains of between in Montana that I heard. I heard the fantasy football show last week. Really? And I will give CBA his credit while he's not here, so I don't have to look him in the face because he'll probably talk some smart ass stuff back. But it actually sounded very good. So yeah. So yeah. Hey there. Hey there. Hold on. Hi there. Are we on the air there?
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Just something was playing in the background.
Okay. No problem. So so CBA had the fantasy football show last week. Yeah. So I'm confused. What's going on here? We're good to go. Yeah. That's confusing. Help me out here.
Am I playing over something?
What's wrong?
I don't know, but I hear B's got a phone open with an app open, and it's confusing me a little bit here. So, I was just saying how I wanted to say this without you in the room because sometimes you get a little full of yourself, even if it's unwarranted.
Oh, okay.
But I was listening last week.
Oh,
on the fantasy football show, and I want to say that those guys you brought in were really good.
They were.
Yeah,
one of them was.
They made
really
the,
good.
they made the show.
They made the show.
All right, you did a good job last week, asshole. Fuck. Yeah, no.
They drafted who?
You don't know. No. That's actually true. That's what we were talking about. He. I'm sitting across from the man who's hosting an internet sports radio show.
Yep.
Co-hosting, and who's never done fantasy football.
Never.
Who knows nothing about fantasy
Zero.
football.
Who the fuck is this?
No. That's what he would say if you said, "I will draft." If you took David Johnson with the first pick in the fantasy football draft, which isn't crazy, he would literally ask, "Who the fuck is this?" Because he has no idea who David Johnson is. Right?
Know.
None.
I don't know.
Who the fuck is this?
David Johnson could be the first pick. If you live in the state of Arizona, David Johnson is the first pick of your fantasy football draft.
No doubt.
Okay.
He's a starting running back for the Arizona Cardinals. He catches a lot of passes and runs and when he's not injured with a severe injury like he had last year, he runs for close to 2,000 yards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but last week's fantasy football show,
The guys were good. It's just what's his name was really nervous on the mic.
I heard it. It didn't sound that way.
Yeah.
It sounded clear. It sounded good. Your questions were sincere. They didn't make fun of you, which I don't get. But they didn't make fun of you. They took your dumb questions and went, okay, we're going to talk to him. Like,
well, when it's somebody sitting on that chair, usually they respect that person.
yeah, usually.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, except that I don't get it
Not
from
right
you.
now.
No, it's why is that? I thought the red microphone meant that I get their damn respect.
It's the white headphones that are ruining you.
It's my Santa look. All right?
The whitest.
Hey.
It is the whitest pair of equipment I've ever seen.
Yes, bruv.
Nothing says class like doing a radio show, drinking a 32-ounce Bud Ice.
That is the champagne.
It is. No, it's not the champagne.
It is not
of beers.
the champagne of beers.
It is the NASCAR. God, how would you describe Bud Ice? It's actually got good flavor.
Bud Ice,
and it's 5.5% alcohol.
I
just want to thank everybody for being here with me right now.
Bud Ice is the iced tea of teas.
It is the pure leaf mint flavor of beers. That's fantastic. That's good.
It's great.
It is. It's very good.
That is not a coaster.
I'm looking for a coaster.
That is a record.
A record. I'll take a record. What's a record?
Here's a little sports question. Just to,
What the hell is that all about?
Just take a little break.
Hey, go ahead.
Okay, the Orioles are 50.5 games back of the Boston Red Sox.
Oh, shit.
How far away are they from the all-time record of games back? Take a guess.
3 games.
No, it's
wrong.
No,
it's higher.
Yeah,
it's higher.
It's
20 games.
It's so hard in baseball because somebody could win 110, so the other team would have to win 50. Yeah, I mean the most you're going to have is 60. The most I think it could be is 60. So I'm going to say 60. So 10 games away.
61.5 is the record. You got it.
Damn.
The 1935 Boston Braves did that.
I mean, think about how hard that is. You get to win like 105. The other team has to win 40. You know what I mean? Like, that's just so crazy.
Wow.
Boston Braves. When did
that was 1935.
Is that Major League Baseball? Or
Is that American League Baseball?
That's AAA? Or, I mean, what is that?
That was Babe Ruth last year in Boston.
Babe Ruth?
That was a long time ago.
Wait, there's a guy there behind the candy bar? Do they even sell Babe Ruths anymore?
Yeah, I think they do.
I haven't even seen a Babe Ruth in forever.
Yeah, they do.
Not that I'm looking for it, you know.
You do. I know you walk through that aisle and look.
If every now and then I do go for like the sweet tooth, okay, I need to have my chocolate bar. I had one on my vacation. I had a Hershey's with almonds.
Okay.
I went basic, you know. I was like, oh, do I want my almond joy or Hershey with almonds? So I went Hershey with almonds.
Hershey with almonds. Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty safe pick.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So
dark chocolate is what's supposed to be really good for you.
the good dark chocolate. It's not
Yeah,
the one,
like
not
the
the ones you
original.
buy in the 7-Eleven.
No. Stuff that you pay a couple dollars for.
Right, the stuff you buy at Trader Joe's
Yes,
is usually
yes.
actually pretty good for you.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it's chocolate too, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the effects of it are good for you. It's good for your.
Listen, we're not just sports.
We're dietitians.
Yes.
Dude, we should do a dietitian hour.
We should.
I think I could do that really good. Eat your vegetables.
Yes, bro.
Don't eat shit. Don't eat anything. Don't just eat stuff from the outside of the
Don't
grocery
drink Bud Ice.
What are you talking about? That's made from the gods.
That looks like what I just released in the bathroom.
He just dropped the kids off at the pool. That came with.
Oh my goodness! I can't. I mentioned on the air that one of us was in the bathroom and one of us was visiting family, and I didn't say who, but now you just blew the illusion out of the air. I seem to recognize your face.
All right, Jeremy. Since we have like the player nicknames coming up for that players
We do.
weekend.
It is next weekend. Players nickname. I'm always excited for players nickname.
Okay, pick a team, and I will ask you. I'll tell you a nickname, and you have to tell me who that player is.
I saw some really good nicknames. I hate to say it on the hated.
Did you?
On the hated Giants? I actually saw. I saw a couple of teams this morning when I was going over it. I don't want to just stick to the Dodgers. And why don't we go? You know what? Why don't we stick to the big boys? Let's go Boston, New York. Let's go Houston, World Series champions.
What? Just nicknames from those teams?
They have the nicknames. You know, it's the weekend where the players wear like the.
Oh, I got
the
it.
Little
Yeah.
League style jerseys.
Yeah.
And then they have their nicknames on the back.
That's this week.
That's this weekend. Yes. So
Welcome back, B.
Yeah, welcome back.
Oh, you guys are welcome. I'm here.
Yeah,
Here
hey,
to help
how
you guys
are you?
out.
It's not just your show, you know.
No, it's not.
We'll start with the Red Sox to start.
Red Sox. Give us the good ones there. That's good.
Okay. I think probably the best one on here is Brock Star for Brock Holt.
I want to be a Brock Star, baby.
Brock Star, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me it's not
not bad.
That is not good.
It's not bad.
not
Bud
bad
Ice
at all.
isn't bad at all. I'm sorry.
So how come only homeless people drink that?
It's cheap as hell, too. I'm sorry.
We got some nitrate on the wall too.
There is
That's
nitrate
fantastic.
These were 2 for $3.50 at the liquor store downstairs,
Cold duck.
down the street, and 2 for $4 at AM PM. By the way,
Wow.
so 2 for $3.50.
That's pretty good.
You're drunk with 2 of these. That's 32
No,
ounces of.
you're
5
drunk with 2 of
Right,
those.
you're drunk with 2 cases of these.
I drank like 80 beers over the weekend.
You probably did. I mean,
I would not put it past me.
Look, I don't ever want to encourage this, but can you have like a case a day weekend?
No.
Not anymore.
No.
No, it's too expensive.
Yes.
PBRs.
There's no way. There's no way I could drink
Because
that.
I that's the first time I ever heard of that was guys doing 30 packs. Like I had a buddy of mine who was in college and he's like
Bud Lights and
It was a
stuff.
30 pack for the week. You just do a 30 pack a day, and it was 100. It was 100 beer weekends.
Yeah, no way. No, I'll
So
pass
30,
out.
30,
I'll
30
pass out.
No, I'm good.
Let's
I
do
want
it.
to live.
No,
Yeah.
I think he can do it.
No, fuck no, I can't do it.
CBA.
No, you know why? Because
CBA.
I'm drinking stronger beers than
You
the
drink
norm.
Modelo's and PBRs.
That's strong. No, on the weekend it's usually Modelo.
Modelo time is all the time.
I'm sorry,
All the time.
Modelo.
Modelo times all the time.
You got very Mexican right there.
Really quick.
Yeah, that's
Can you
just snapped out.
Hold on. Can you really surprise us all and speak Spanish right now? Hold on. Shh.
kick it in.
Do it. Shh, everyone. Higher. There you go. Oh, that's beautiful.
It's a perfect pop right there.
Abierto.
He's you're 5 minutes late, by the way. It's
I am,
usually
sorry.
5 after the hour.
Sorry.
I apologize. Damn, I need to get a canned beer.
Going back.
Did I tell you guys what we have? Might have a sponsor.
Yeah. No,
What?
Yeah. Did you hear about this? Oh my god.
No.
This is not good news.
So I may have found a way to sponsor our kegerator.
Sweet.
So we might have a beer. A local beer vendor will be giving us a keg of beer
Every month.
To talk
every
about.
month for commercials.
Every month.
Listen.
Month. A keg has to last us a month.
That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
CBA is going to volunteer to engineer shows. He's
like,
gonna be
whenever
hey
you need me, guys, I'm here. I'm here. I got this.
I'm going to do gardening hour.
There's a 1 a.m. show. I'm there.
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm going to bring the homies over. We're going to talk about our hyenas, and that's it.
That is fantastic. That's great. From where?
There's a couple breweries I'm talking to right now. The first one's Chino Valley, and they are really
Nice.
interested in knocking it out with us.
Sweet.
I know the owner for a while. He's a real good dude.
Perfect.
The one down,
And
the one
he's-
down the street is really on the fence, and he wants to say yes.
But he has his business plan he's working with. and he has a full plan, and I fully appreciate him. Like, he actually gives us a chance to talk to him about it.
Yes.
And
Oh, okay.
we had a good talk with him. He's like, when he's the reason why I started doing all the things to find out the metrics and things and find out what it is, what the demographic is, and what we're going to go and how we're going to move the station and what's happening. So I think after a couple of months, we might be able to get him in a heartbeat too.
Nice. Nice.
So,
But
Nice.
we
Very
won't,
nice.
We won't tell him we move, though.
Yeah, of course not.
It's like, oh no, we'll pick up the keg.
Yeah, we'll come and get it for you. Don't worry about it. No.
We don't want to be a bother.
We'll radio in. We'll bring our equipment to you to the studio to do it.
Hell yeah.
It'll be live and local at your
Dude, if they
bar.
had that big room, that'd be perfect.
It would.
That would be absolutely perfect. Can we figure? Can we talk to him about that instead of doing? I don't even want the sponsorship. Let's just let's just tell him.
Hey, listen, you're
Hold on.
talking crazy now.
No. Seriously, the
Jesus.
the sponsorship is that we do our show from Rowdy's Brewery down the street in that big cavernous room they have there that most of the times nobody's in there, right? We invite our friends over. We invite our friends for a live show that day.
Yeah.
They buy the beer off of him. He gets excited, and then he sponsors us. I mean, I think it work. I think it would work.
The only thing I think we can make it happen in a heartbeat. Like the new mic, the other mics we have, we can use that as to-go stuff and make sure we have the mics that won't take up all the external sound, because then you're gonna have all the crashing and things like that happening.
Right.
But my nerds will figure it out. We'll be okay.
There it is, my nerds.
He has nerds now.
That's awesome.
It's
I
fantastic.
always wanted to call my people my nerds.
We want to go back to the nicknames.
No. We're busy. We're talking about beer. so we're talking about beer.
No.
Oh, and then I didn't know how to say this. I don't know. I figured it'd be easier to say it on air. Your money. We need August payments today.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
You're late today.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
give a
great.
shit. I'm friends with the owners.
You're not friends with us. That's a strong word. Sir.
Get the fuck out of here, you motherfucker!
Conrad. Oh, my favorite Ruski.
I'm gonna tell you
All right,
guys
let's
something.
get back to sports.
I'm gonna tell you guys something. I will pay.
I want to hear this. Wait. I want to hear this.
His timing is better than B's.
I will pay when the logo goes up.
Make that shit happen, because
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Conrad.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, you got to teach him how to make clips now.
Yeah, we can make
That'll
that
be fantastic.
I'll show you if you want to know what to do. I can show you how to edit them and all that. Give you a program, make it happen. We can put them on there.
Sweet.
Let's talk about sports.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Player nicknames.
Player nicknames.
I was
Sticking with
about
the
the
Red Sox.
Clippers. They had their breakdown past week, this Wednesday, where they got down to the Staples Center and brought out the players and brought out Marcellus Wiley. Had a big old 2-hour event with the logo.
Where's Marcellus?
He was just doing the.
He was just hanging out.
Yeah, hanging out.
Was he doing it with Fox?
No.
With Fox Sports?
No, just for the Clippers.
Has he popped up yet?
No, not yet. So he was there.
So sad.
They did the breakdown.
I loved Marcellus.
And they talked about how the Clippers are being moved, and how they're doing new stuff, and the new venue and Inglewood, and
They're finally being moved.
No.
Yeah, they'll be
No.
3 years.
This is what happened. Everyone thought, even in this room, thought that it was a done deal. Turns out it's not a done deal yet.
It's not,
except that Steve Ballmer's yesterday said, "I'm going to make it happen." So it hasn't been approved yet. It hasn't been. And nothing's been approved.
He's a billionaire who can do what the fuck he wants to do. Multi-billionaire.
Most of the time. So yeah.
What's holding it back?
I think
the zoning.
Huh?
I think
Inglewood doesn't want to happen, and then on top of that, you got the Forum that doesn't want another venue in there competing with music. So if they did build it, still Clippers need to move. Let's go to San Diego. Let's go to Vegas. Either or, I'd be happy. Either or.
He wants to stay in LA now.
I know he does want to stay in LA, but Patrick Beverly came out talking about how it's now Clamp City.
Clap City.
Clamp City. We're all about defense.
Oh.
What was the other word you used the last week, 2 weeks ago?
It was a good one too.
Lock City.
Lockdown City or something. Yeah, whatever.
Lock City is
whatever.
is
Clamp
bad.
City. It's so cute. All right, go ahead.
Who's his team, by the way?
He's a Laker fan.
Is it? He is, right?
Lakers, Holmes.
Remember he came in with that Goodwill Artest jersey.
That's right. That's right.
He went to Goodwill, got those jerseys on sale, and brought it back. It was I thought it was
had my
him and the beard had
beautiful
matching ones too.
They did.
Beautiful Sunday white.
You guys are
Artest
horrible,
jersey.
man. Artest, the whitest guy in Whittier wearing an Artest shirt.
He wore it when he went to Costa Rica. It was great.
Did he?
I did.
Yeah, it was in Costa Rica.
And that's how you know I'm a homie, right?
It didn't fit the same way then, though.
No, it fit the same.
No, absolutely.
Oh, this is when you guys called me the worst taxi driver ever, right?
Yes, you were.
Well,
You
there's a lot of
fucking
things we can
sons
say
of
to
bitches.
your worst stuff. That was just this week.
Hold on, I just spent $180 for parking at John Wayne Airport for my vacation, and I went to myself.
Why'd you do that?
Man, I should have had somebody drive me.
Yeah, I would take you. Dude.
It was just a weird. We left at 9:00 in the morning, so it was like
I would have took you.
Yes.
You know, I work across the street from there.
Do you really?
Yes.
Wait, you work?
What?
Hey, you know what I learned today?
What's that?
Hey, oh my God, you want to hear this? You want to hear this?
I mean, I do.
And as a breadwinner in the family.
No shit.
Yeah, buddy.
Wait. Sugar mama. There he goes.
Sugar mama.
Yeah, Anna.
Sugar mama.
Anna, ditch this fool. You know what I'm saying, girl? Hey, when you called me yesterday, I got really excited. You know what I'm saying? I got a little tingle in my chest.
She just surpassed me in wages.
Oh, in the wages. All right, can we talk about sports?
Yeah.
guys.
Sports of you getting out earned by your wife. Yeah,
Yes, bro.
that's fantastic. There's nothing wrong with that because women are just as capable of earning higher incomes than.
Shut up! You can't even say it straight.
So how big is it that she pegs you with?
Oh, how big is it?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Oh,
I'm not going to share that. That's that's bedroom
But
secrets,
it happens,
bro.
So just making sure.
hey, it's 2018. Do
You, boo. Do you?
Does this excite you or does that excite you? Which one excites you? All right, come on, let's get back.
Okay, sports.
All right, found a pretty good nickname from
All right, go ahead.
Pirates. Flaco Fuerte.
Wow.
Go
Skinny and strong.
Chris Archer.
Oh, that's great.
That is pretty good.
Wait,
yes.
when did Archie go to the Pirates?
Trade
Deadline.
deadline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm about to say. Because I thought the Dodgers tried to get him a while ago.
He's a 4.5 ERA pitcher for the last 2 years. I'm glad they didn't get him. All right, so what else we got? Who else?
So it's Little League weekend this weekend.
Yeah.
And we talked last week about
the Little League game is actually being played right now.
Okay, because we talked last weekend about the minor league teams and they now all adopted Spanish surnames.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So
That's great.
We went through a couple of them, like the
Those hats, by the way.
the Flying Chunklas is still
Yeah,
the best
that
one.
is awesome. The Flying Chunklas.
I own a
They have the Chihuahuas. They have the marionette, not the marionettes, matadors, mariachis. Yeah, the mariachis. Then of course the tacos. Tacos are the best one.
With Houston Astros, right?
Yeah, Houston Astros team tacos.
Yeah, los taqueros.
No, yeah, those are great.
I tried to order that, man. That's the one we tried to order.
Yeah,
but they only wanted to sell the jerseys. The jerseys were almost $200. I'm sorry. I'm just doing this as a joke. I'm not spending $200 on a joke.
But no, they some of the teams I think like they talk about the Quakes or the Tremblers or whatever it is.
The
only city that didn't do it in our local teams. I think the 66ers didn't do it, and the Storms didn't do it.
Racist.
Well, Lake Elsinore.
Oh, well, they were on fire.
Burn, motherfucker, burn.
They were on fire. That's why they wanted to
burn
do
the
everything.
whole goddamn racist city down.
That fire
That was scary.
It's nuts, man.
I had people who had to get evacuated. I knew.
Did
So
you?
Really close, yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
I had no idea there was a fire there. Until you told me on the way over here.
Are you serious?
I shit you not. I had no idea. I was in Montana at my uncle's house, and there was a fire literally over the ridge of the mountain behind his house.
The fire.
The fire was like if that jumps on the other side of the ridge, we needed to evacuate.
Yeah.
I didn't get one starry night in Montana. Open air, there's no lights anywhere. I couldn't see a friggin' star.
Right.
I saw red. No. Red moons every night because from the flames. Did you know?
Did you see Kevin Costner out there running with the wolves?
Oh, dude, he was awesome. He could run. He could still run pretty fast. Yeah, for a 75-year-old man, you'd be surprised. Okay, so did you know that fires at nighttime they rest because they don't have the heat from the sun? So they actually fire it's still going, but instead of being a high flume, whatever, the flumes die down, the smoke dies down, and the fires rest.
You're shitting us.
I am Scout's honor right there.
I don't trust scouts.
Hey,
Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
The little kids with brown shorts. I don't trust them.
Yeah, well, you love little kids with brown shirts. That's why you were just so disappointed when the clergy rejected your application. 300 children. 300 clergy. 1,000 children.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a lot of kids. That's 3.3 per clergy.
No.
Yeah. God bless you, by the way.
Going back to nicknames.
God damn it. That's what we need. That's what we need. A Wrangler. We call him the Wrangler.
Yeah, the Wrangler.
Comrade the Wrangler.
So what's the next nickname?
One on the Giants. Pretty funny. Last name.
That's
Be on the back of his jersey.
Last name?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
For Derek Holland. For the Dodgers, there was one. Oh, Ferris. For Walker Buehler.
Yep, Ferris Bueller.
Wow.
Yeah, I like that one. I saw that one earlier. I like Kike. Kike still Kike. Kirsch is still Kirsch.
At least Silver Fox.
Silver Fox. Yes.
How about Puig? He don't have one?
Did you guys happen
Wild
to
Horse?
see
Wild Horse.
What is it?
Wild Horse 66.
Wild Horse?
Yeah.
Is it?
Did you guys happen to see the T-shirt that Kike Hernandez is selling?
No.
Kike, it's one of the things I got off my Facebook ads. So they know who their target audience is.
Mm-hmm.
So Kike,
Mine's in Spanish now.
Kike Hernandez is selling T-shirts, and it has a picture of him with an older gentleman behind him with his hand on his like it looks like a father and son, and it says "Best Dad Ever."
Uh-huh.
And I was like, first time I saw it, I was like, oh, it must be like maybe his dad passed away or something like that.
Who was it?
Right? It was Chase Utley.
What's it?
It's Chase Utley standing behind Kike Hernandez, and they're selling it on the MLB website.
That is awesome.
I was like, that is amazing.
That is awesome.
Best dad ever. That's fantastic. Kike Hernandez is a guy that every team needs to have. Every team needs to have a Kike. Not because of his positionality, because he keeps everything light. He keeps everything fun.
true.
It's 162 effing games.
Yes, bruv.
Yeah. It's rough.
Was that music behind that?
I don't know.
There's a little bit.
Yes, bruv.
Oh.
Yes, bruv.
Yeah, it is. That's the first time we've heard that. I don't know what you've done with the studio, but I like it.
It's except the heat.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No, well, we have the fan on us. You don't.
No, the AC's been on. It's
Has
getting
it?
cold. It's getting cold.
I got stick from a sweat drop down my balls. All these females call sweet.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to burn that chair. You know that?
Maybe the
It's in the
least
budget.
maybe the least masculine nickname out of all these. Lil D.
Damn, that sucks.
Lil D, as in like
For
D.
Travis Darno.
Oh,
No,
Mets.
he's around the hood. That's why.
yeah, no.
That's not cool. That's not a cool name.
No,
Give
no.
us some
no.
Yankees.
Not even for the
Give me some
hood.
Give me some
Yeah,
Yankees.
what's
What's
the-
Stanton and Judge? Is
Judge
Judge
is
just
the
Judge?
judge.
G. Which is stupid. I hate the Yankees so much.
But Judge is just the G? Whoa. You can't bring your personal preferences and hate.
Oh, my bad,
into the
Clippers.
show, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
have no problem with the Clippers.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I have no clue with this.
No, you made it clear that you hate the Dodgers at the beginning of the season.
No, I didn't hate him. I just thought
No,
the
yeah, that's
season-
what you
the season
said.
was over.
No, I hate this team. I'm going to become an Angels fan.
I'm very emotional. Okay, look, there's two teams I'll never become a fan of.
Dodgers.
3.
I mean,
Giants.
Giants.
the Angels, and the Yankees. I could never
No.
root for them. If
I can respect two of those.
Yeah, I can't. I can't do it.
But I mean, you can never make that change, right? We talked about this way back. You can't make.
You could change your team. It just should be extraordinary circumstances to make you change.
Like what? What would be one?
Remember, we had last week. We had the guy.
They signed Adolf Hitler. If the Dodgers signed Adolf Hitler, junior or the third, whatever his name is.
He's got to be the fourth.
Yeah, I would probably still root for them, but I wouldn't go to the games.
With stipulation.
It was sort of like when McCourt owned the team. We still had our tickets, but didn't show up. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, look, until he's off the team, I'm not showing up.
That you were standing. Yeah, that was. You were holding your ground.
Hold on, you've been to our tickets, right?
Yeah.
You could thank our tickets and our seats, our great seats,
Uh-huh.
on Frank McCourt. Because when he owned the team and everyone said, I'm out, that's when we upgraded our seats and got those really good seats. And we paid the same exact price we had been paying for the seat that was 15 sections over.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they were so desperate for people to sign up for season tickets that
Yeah.
we were like, I think we'll take this seat. Thank you. Super wide seat in a great section.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, we'll take them. So thank you, Frank McCourt.
Well, F him for the parking lot, though.
So Adolf Hitler gets signed by
Adolf Hitler,
the fourth gets signed by the Dodgers.
Right. What's another extreme circumstance?
Oh, remember that guy last week with the fancy football guy? His wife came over.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
She was a Chargers fan and decided to go to be a Raider fan.
Yeah.
That's BS.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I heard that and I disrespected her immediately.
I'm
She's like, I think I'm gonna be a Raider fan now. You can't just say I think I'm gonna be a Raider fan now. There's gotta be a reason. Like there's a reason why I like certain teams. There's a certain players on certain teams I like. I used to love the Philadelphia Eagles. I loved Randall Cunningham and
White.
Reggie White. You know, those were two of my favorite players back in the day. So I loved the Eagles. I stopped liking the Eagles when those players were off. You know,
Right.
there's certain players you like. You get your try.
Well, that was the last
you
time
said,
they were good.
Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson
Really?
drew you.
Because I think they just won the Super Bowl.
Oh, my bad.
You know, the weird thing was I at Lollapalooza, I'd never seen that many Bo Jackson jerseys in my life. There were so many Bo Jackson Royal jerseys walking around. It was ridiculous. I forgot. Midwest is so different.
Auburn, right? He went to Auburn?
No, he's
it's
the Royals.
Kansas City's 5 hours. From
But
Chicago.
where's
6 hours.
Auburn?
Auburn's in Alabama.
Ah, okay, okay.
Roll Tide. Yeah, War Eagle, Roll Tide. That's one of them says Roll Tide. That's Alabama. War Eagle is Auburn. That's what I'm gonna say.
I don't know.
They say War Eagle.
War Eagle?
I don't know why, but they say War Eagle.
War Eagle.
Yeah, go ahead.
ESPN has a documentary on it. I've yet to see it.
But because
On what?
30 for 30?
Correct.
Or is it even that long? It's like,
it's probably one of their snippets.
Like one of their 30
Okay.
for 30. Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's for 30 for 30 because they've had that probably since like the 1800s.
I need to start watching some more 30 for 30s.
They're
pretty good, man.
They're fantastic.
They're really good.
The Fernando Mania one's pretty good.
I think my favorite one is the Rocky one, the Chuck Wepner story.
I never heard of it.
Oh, that's the one where they talked about how Stallone stole the idea for Rocky from Chuck Wepner and basically followed his whole life. And Chuck Wepner was the guy who went 12 rounds of Ali. And he actually did go to a wrestling match with Andre the Giant and all that stuff. So that one, and it was a great one. That was my favorite one. And then Broke. I thought Broke was great.
Oh, with the players losing.
The players, yeah. I saw that one.
Brian Boswell
I
one's
like the
pretty
Fat
good,
Five one. The Fat Five one was pretty.
Fat Five is really good.
I love the Fat Five one because Chris Webber was nowhere near it. I think Jalen is the best speaker of the group anyway.
Yeah.
To me, I have a lot of respect for Jalen Rose because when he explains his position, he actually makes sense and tries to explain why he says things.
Yeah.
And that's something I appreciate from somebody on that side because a lot of these people, like let's just say who the fuck, Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis tell you why it is and that's it. You know what I mean? Like something like
Ray Lewis gives you energy, doesn't give you an understanding.
Right. And so, but I want to know why you said that. Give me the context of why you said that. And Jalen Rose, because recently, I guess there's been some beef between Jalen and Chris Webber. Because Chris Webber
he should not called the timeout.
Yeah, Chris Webber told Jalen Rose to shut the hell up about Chris Webber's time at Michigan. And I was like, dude, it's like you could be Chris Webber could be welcomed back to Michigan. It's not like you burnt the school down or raped something.
I don't know, Kenny.
Raped the dean's daughter.
You think so?
Like big deal. You made a mistake. So what? He's still an alum. He still brought tons of money in.
They were still fantastic. I mean, that was a freshman five that
Was
just
that when like the pinnacle of college basketball?
Absolutely.
And we don't get that ever
They
again.
played 2 years.
Yeah.
Ever
Remember,
again.
most of those guys stayed 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if that would happen today, which it did in Kentucky, well, when Kentucky won the championship, 5-6 years ago, it happened. They all left. You know, every year, everybody, hey, you played 6 minutes a game at Kentucky? I'm going out. Oh, second round pick. You know, it's like if you've got the measurables after your first year now. I'm looking forward to the NCAA.
did I hear this right? That
Yes,
the JBA
Yes.
is not paying their players. They're like behind on.
Wait.
payment
You
on some
talking
of
about the
these
big baller brand thing?
players. Yeah, the big baller bullshit.
Would you be surprised?
Yeah, are you?
I'm not surprised.
He was wearing a hat on TMZ the other day. It was the Triple B hat, and they were. I watched TMZ for a little bit yesterday, and one of the guys on TMZ went, "You know what? The most surprising thing is that he was wearing a hat that's a Triple B on it, and he goes." I like this hat right here. $300 for you if you want it on. And the guys in the studio were like, $300 for a hat. And then the guy with the dreads, I forget his name. He goes, it's actually a really nice hat or something like that.
No, it's not $300 nice.
There's no such thing as a $300 baseball hat. There's no such thing.
Actually, there's a $2,400 one in Staples Center. And that's a Kobe Bryant sign, blah, 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 all that shit.
But signed.
Right, and you're never going to wear it.
I'm not going to get a hat signed by LeVar Ball.
Yeah, no.
If I do, it's at like a
It's gonna have a little X mark. X mark.
A pawn shop.
No, it's no X marks. It's just dollar signs. LeVar has no S's in his name, so he signs everything S.
I'm okay with. Listen, LeVar Ball is the smartest team dad ever. He made sure his kids are making money outside of this. I have no problem with what he's doing.
Right, but
No, he's a great marketer. Yes.
He's
My
a
only problem
dick.
with him is he said he's better than Michael Jordan.
Well, we know he's full of shit. He's selling. He's selling himself.
Hey, have we seen him play Michael Jordan? He might be.
Man, shut up.
I was just like, oh yeah, I'm better than
Don't
Michael
even
Jordan.
do
Have
this.
you seen me
Hold on.
play? No.
Hold on. I don't know. I saw Michael Jordan play sometimes. You know?
Yeah.
Más o menos, you know what I'm talking about?
All right.
Whoa. So why you gotta get so defensive, Chris Webber? God damn.
Chris Webber.
Stephen A over here. LeBron James ain't no GOAT.
No, you know who's really bad on
Yes.
TV is Ryan Hollins. Have you heard him?
On the
talk?
Ryan Hollins is
Clipper
on TV?
reject?
Yeah, they put him on. What show is he on?
Hold on.
He held the bench down just as well as anybody else.
Ryan Hollins got job after job after job in the NBA.
Yeah, he always had a job.
Well, because he's a cheerleader. He was a fantastic cheerleader.
Like Cole Aldrich.
Yeah, no, I know.
Turns out he's
Cole
really,
Aldrich
he's really
was
smart.
not a
He's really
cheerleader. He was
smart.
good.
I haven't seen him on TV yet, but he always filled in on It's funny because he's been filling in a lot since Marcellus left in the afternoon slot on the ESPN radio, and I was like, wow, that's weird because I'd heard him on Fox Sports radio as well. He is one of those independent guys who he can work for anybody. They actually clowned him for it last week. He can work. He's worked for NBA TV, Fox, and ESPN
everybody.
at the same.
He's
time.
a network whore.
Yeah,
Collect your check, bro.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. He's making money.
Yeah,
but he sounds really stupid when he's talking.
He's on the radio. He sounds actually pretty.
He sounds good.
He's better now. When he first started, he was kind of all over the place. He sounds a lot better now. So,
Okay. Well, I guess you.
Jonathan Franklin was doing on the. You watched the Rams and Raiders yesterday with Jim Hill. Jonathan Franklin, former running back for the UCLA Bruins, was on there. He seemed like every now and then he would look at the camera like this, like a deer. And I was like, dude, the words coming in your mouth seem okay, but you seem
He's just stuck.
Yeah, I swear to God. Speaking of deers in headlights.
Whoa, you saw some.
Oh, dude, it's a scary. Honestly, driving at night in Montana is one of the scariest.
Because they're all over the place, or what?
No. The threat of them is scarier than shit. Well, I did see deer going into the town the very first day. In the afternoon, it was like 5 o'clock in the night. There were 4 deer just walking across the street.
Okay.
It's like, oh, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
What's up? Oh, dude, the bison. Oh, the buffalo.
Nuts.
Oh, my God, it's so cool. Buffalo, outside your car. People, go to Yellowstone. If you haven't been to Yellowstone yet, go.
How close did they get to you?
I could have been a foot away if I wanted to.
Really?
But I chose to be 6 feet away on the other side of the car.
Oh, okay.
It was literally on the other side of my car. And I
Wow.
was like, oh shit.
Really?
I'm not going to piss this one off.
It was bigger than your car, right?
Look, when you see them up close, they don't look like, oh my God, they're so huge. But my uncle, with also being a judge in Montana, is also the only EMT from his state.
What?
Yeah, trust me, there's very few people out there. Like I said,
No.
850 people in his state.
Back up.
Somebody has to be the EMT. So it is my uncle.
No.
He is.
No.
He is the EMT.
Oh my God.
He has the suit hanging off of a pinhook in his living room.
Is it full of dust?
No, every night he went 3 calls the other night.
What?
3 calls. So he's
I'm moving
like an elk, right? Elk.
Yeah.
They're tall and they're big, but they're not like super wide or anything like that. We saw them at the last place.
So the buffaloes. Oh, but
buffaloes are way bigger than elk.
Okay.
But elk are just roam
all over the place.
land. So he said that if you're driving an F-350,
Yeah.
think about that, an F-350, a giant beast of a vehicle.
Yeah.
He goes, he has seen them hit elk. Who do you think wins that battle?
The elk.
The elk just demolishes that battle. He goes, the front end of the 350 is just completely
Yeah.
crushed in, and the person is dead in the cab.
Yeah.
Like if they're lucky, if they survive, they're absolutely lucky. I'm like, are you kidding me? And it looks like if you saw an elk, which I saw, like literally we're eating dinner, going, there's a fucking elk. It's like that's the one thing about Yellowstone. People, if you haven't been, go. Like you went to this place and it's called Mammoth the Glacier, and we're just sitting there and there's like a family of elk just walking through. Like what the hell?
So the elk is like
They're about 6 feet
enormous
tall.
deer, right?
It looks like a moose, kind of with no horns. You know, so but it's just tall. It doesn't look bigger than a horse.
Okay.
You know, but there's just I guess there must be so much more muscular.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just like holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, crushes a F-350. He goes, he pulled.
Well, it's a Ford.
He pulled. Whoa. That was his example. I think he meant because I drove a Ford that he used as an example.
He drives a Chevy.
It was a Chevy Silverado Super Cab.
That's right, bro.
Full diesel engine, bro.
Get out of a freaking
bow tie for life, man.
Killers, bro.
You really, really, you drive Chevys just because you realize you might lose your fucking Latino card if you don't drive a Chevy. Have you ever driven a non? Have you ever? You got clowned by the car. He's like, that is very smart, my friend. You smart guy.
Have I ever what?
Have you ever driven a non-Chevy?
Yes.
When?
What do you mean when?
This
I
car's
had
a this car's a
German
Chevy.
cars only.
Really? You?
Yes.
Now I know why I don't like you. Chevys and Nazis. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's my motto.
That was bullshit.
I want to make shirts that say Chevys and Germans.
Chevys and Nazis. both bow ties and SS. Bow ties and swastikas. The only two symbols you like. We are looking
Fantastic.
So he gets
for
a Chevy
sponsors.
SS every time, right?
Yes.
That's right.
He's like, I love the SS.
This is the best car.
Best car. Yeah.
How many viewers?
I vote Donald Trump. Viewers?
We got none?
We're supposed to have viewers?
I'm taking over that chair again.
Hell yeah.
We had 7.
Yeah. Were they?
We peaked at 7 last week.
Were they yours?
I don't care.
Oh, that's
Everyone
Wait.
put their cell phone on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had the Apple vid.
Everybody. I was Tom Bowono.
What?
I was calling from Canada. Damn
You
it.
were?
I was calling from Canada as Johnny Manziel's coach, Tom Bowono.
Oh, man.
I don't know what the hell you guys couldn't even figure out.
I was trying.
Yeah.
This son of a bitch couldn't figure out how to use a phone line.
Listen, we need OJ to call us again.
That's funny, man. That's funny.
Yeah. So that's a week in sports.
This is where you killed the show last week.
We got nothing.
You want to do it again? Come on, give us some sports. So we do have football is starting soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, preseason.
I watched a few.
I mean, let's look at it. The best part about it is Raiders versus Rams. How many Raiders fans were hitting the Coliseum?
So
So we were talking about that.
Yesterday we talked and we thought it was 5-1. Conrad said
It was 90% Raider fans there
90%
compared to 10%.
That is crazy.
How many fights?
Well, there wasn't enough Rams fans to have fights with.
Yeah, but the Rams won, so somebody had to get ballsy.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure there was a fight.
Don't they? I think they play regular season this year. Don't
Week
they?
1
Yeah,
in Oakland.
and that's why they said vanilla. They're going to show everything. They're not showing anything.
Yeah,
yesterday.
not at all.
Yeah. So
You got the they mentioned it on the way in, the Clásico that's going to play here.
Oh, the Clásico. You know about the Clásico?
You know what the Clásico is?
Chivas versus Americas, my friend.
Soccer.
Yeah, they're playing it here.
Okay.
Coliseum.
I think Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. Did you happen to see the Coliseum yesterday? They're building suites.
They are?
The whole
Is it temporary?
That's
or
what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
That's what it is. The whole section that had the press all the way up on top.
Yeah.
Is now it's very odd looking. Yeah, but they're putting in a whole suite section there.
Oh, okay.
Wait, at the Clásico's happening at the Coliseum or at the
Coliseum.
You know, we talked about this on the way in.
Yeah.
And you said, and he said, and what somebody said Coliseum, and somebody else.
Yeah, Dimitri said.
It's Comrade.
Comrade.
Yeah. Comrade said the Coliseum, and you said yes, and I said okay, sounds good to me because I don't care if they play at Rose Bowl or Coliseum, my friend. Because I know 100,000 Mexicans are going to go crazy.
So we
either
got
way.
Chivas versus the Americas, right?
Yes, the goats versus the Americans.
So it's the yellow versus the red and white.
Yes.
I'm going yellows.
Yes, bro.
America.
Oh, Anna, you hear that?
Yeah, you hear that? America. America.
And Cruz Azul is bad, right?
No, they're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Abajo. Arriba.
What is that?
That's the song. There's a band called Cruz Azul that had this song. Arriba. Abajo. Arriba. Abajo. Andale.
We just went to 0 viewers.
We did. 0. It said 0. including the screen that we're looking at it right now.
It just shut down by itself.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
So
It committed
finish
suicide.
that already.
I got.
Finish it.
I have 15 minutes.
Stop being a little baby.
Who do you think you are? I am.
What is that?
That was one of the sound clips that the Beard wanted us to get. And that was from a pro bowler who just, I think he had like 3 strikes in a row, and he went there and said, "Who do you think I am? Who do you think you are? I am."
Yes.
And
Who do you think you are? I am.
Marshall something.
all I know is it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And it's
He's
okay.
the guy who bowls in sunglasses. He's when bowling got bought out by the Barbasol, and Barbasol is our main sponsor, and Denny's is a main sponsor, and Motel 6. And
That doesn't surprise me. None of this surprised me about bowling.
Hold on, by the way, the hotel that we stayed at in Missoula, Montana, we prayed that next time we go there, we stayed at Motel 6 instead. It was the shittiest. I was so embarrassed as a husband and a provider for my family. But there were no.
But you're also a Jew.
How many bed bugs you bring back home with you?
There were no hotel rooms available in Missoula, Montana. Because
Why?
Most of the people that went to go see Pearl Jam in Missoula were not from Missoula. Because Missoula's only got 70,000 people in it, and 45,000 people were at the concert. So you have to figure at least half of those people are from that. So 22,000 people in rooms, So
That's too many numbers for me.
Yeah, I know. That's why I tried to do the math for you to make it easier, but apparently I still confused you.
Don't do this.
Yep, lo siento. So as soon as I saw on one of the fan board pages that somebody had canceled a room, I called immediately to book it, thinking, "Whew, thank goodness I got a hotel room." Man, I wish we would have slept in the car instead.
Wow.
It was the dirtiest, stinkiest room.
But why not stay at your uncle's?
Because that was 3 hours away.
Oh, my bad.
Missoula. Yeah, so in Missoula.
Missoula Oblongata.
Missoula Oblongata, they're fantastic. If you're in Missoula, I'm going to give a free shout out to Biga Pizza.
No, you're not.
Biga Pizza.
No.
In Missoula, Montana.
No, you're not.
Is the best dough and crust of a pizza I've ever had in my entire life.
They were serving baby deers?
Yes, I am shocked that you knew that, sir. Did you? He knew what a dough was.
A deer, a female
a doe,
deer.
a deer, a female deer. Can we bring that up? Can we bring that up, Conrad? I need to hear that a little bit right now. Yeah, fantastic pizza. My uncle had told me, a Brooklyn-raised uncle told me
the EMT
best the judge of Ennis County. Respect.
Respect.
The judge, Brooklyn born and raised, said best pizza he's ever had was in Missoula, Montana. Before we even went, and I said, I don't believe it. And then we had it, and it was really effing
Brooklyn
good.
born.
It was packed.
Best pizza ever.
Like I'm telling you, you go on Yelp, and it's almost 5 stars.
But there's no other place to compare it to.
No, there's. Missoula's a
town.
A decent.
It's not as big as these towns that we have out here because we're compact.
It's chain. It's in Missoula proper. It's
still no 7-Eleven.
Oh, 7-Elevens. Yeah.
There is.
7-Elevens. There's just meth heads and baby casinos everywhere.
I don't go to places that don't have a 7-Eleven.
I did buy a lotto ticket.
Did you?
I bought a scratcher. You know, like the $20 scratchers here, you can win up to $5 million.
Yeah.
Do you know what a $20 scratcher can get you in Missoula, in Montana?
A whole town.
$150,000. I'm like,
really?
It's still $20. Like the $20 like is worth more in Montana. So if I'm giving up 20, shouldn't I win more than 150,000? But they have so few people that play. Yeah. So, but I bought a $1 Montana cash, lotto ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. If I would have hit it would have won $40,000 if I matched 5 out of 5.
Very nice.
Get at it. No, that's bullshit. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 should give me a couple $100,000 at least.
Well, that buys you a shitload over there.
No, their houses still
that gets you a town.
Dude,
a town.
No, I'm
It's a
telling
full
you,
town.
Their houses cost a lot of money now.
But they're huge.
Comparable.
Okay, so you're going to tell me you will find a simple 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house in Missoula, Oblongata town.
for $400,000.
But how much acreage do you have with it?
In Missoula, zero. You get the same amount you get here.
Really?
You know where my uncle lives, you could spend $400,000 to get.
Okay, what's
get,
the city?
And get a 3,500 square foot with 20 acres.
What's it called where your uncle lives?
Ennis.
Ennis. Okay.
Yeah.
I had him. I
Is
thought
it-
he
is
was
it
in
closer to
Missoula.
What's the big city? Okay.
Well, yeah, there is no big city near Ennis.
Okay.
They're about an hour from Bozeman. I drove into Bozeman. We flew out of Bozeman yesterday.
That's where the Clippers should go, to Missoula,
Bozeman.
Missoula, Montana.
Vegas or San Diego or Seattle.
But they would have to change the name.
I'm okay with this.
You want them to be the.
I would rather have.
So
if
they were Seattle Supersonics, you'd be a Supersonic fan because they were once the Clippers. I don't think so.
I don't know yet, but I would rather.
We have stumped B.
Let's investigate that a little further. I'm glad we have you in the studio now. I'm calling bullshit on that one. I say.
Warning, bullshit alert.
Why does he sound like Yosemite Sam?
That was exactly where I was going for. Thank you for getting that. I say. I call bullshit. I think if the Clippers leave and change their name, you are no longer a Clippers fan. What are you holding on to? What banners are you taking with you?
Nothing, because they don't have a banner.
Silence.
Damn.
This is perfect right here.
5 years sold out games.
Yeah, that's great. You know who else sells out their games? A lot of teams that have nothing else to do in their cities.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's why
Thunder.
that's why it's tough for the Clippers to be in LA. That's why the Clippers should move. Actually, Orange County. Fucking go to the pond. That'd make me happy. That'd make me real happy.
If the Clippers leave the LA area and change their name, you're not going. I'm calling it right now. You're not going. You're not staying with them. If they stay anywhere, the Las Vegas Clippers, the San Diego Clippers, the Inglewood Clippers, whatever you want, you're still a Clipper fan.
But who'd be his backup?
God damn it! I love this. This is the best job I don't get paid for. Ever.
That was radio silence at its
that
best.
was not silence. That was perfection. Right
This is thoughtful. Trying to figure it out.
He's gonna text me later. He's gonna be you son of a bitch. It's all I'm gonna say.
Because I'm thinking. Like, if they left and they kept the Clipper name, yeah, of course I'll still be a Clipper. If they changed it to something else, like they went back, they came to San Diego Conquistadors like they used to have, or go to be the.
This is that moment when in my situation, my wife realizes I'm right.
They should really just be the Buffaloes.
And she really hates it. And she hates it. And she has to admit that I was right.
I'm not.
Hold on. I'll be happy to receive your text later. Look, I am, motherfucker. Look, I am to your fair weatheredness fan.
Yes,
no,
bro.
I don't. Here's what I really think. I think if they did go to Seattle and they became the Supersonics, I would probably just adopt the Supersonics from here on out. Until we get a Clippers back.
No, until you latch onto their team. Because I will tell you from my...
I'm not going to be a Kings fan. I'm sure I'll ever be a Golden State Warrior fan. I'm not always going to hate the Warriors.
From my fans' perspective, I grew up a Rams fan.
Yeah.
They left. I rooted for the Rams. When they won the Super Bowl, I was happy for them. When they started not doing well, Seattle starts not doing well, because in the first few years, that initial...
But he has nowhere to go after that.
The initial buzz is going to wear off. So guess what? That's when I became a Charger fan. Because it was, hey, they're close enough. They're all right. Okay, I root for the Chargers.
Yeah, they got this Drew Brees guy. I hope they don't trade him.
No. Drew Brees sucks. It's fine. No, so it's great. So that you understand what I'm saying. So once the freshness of it wears off, and the Seattle Supersonics suck.
Dang,
it's going back to when the Clippers sucked. So it's not like a big deal for me. I would be invested in it.
That's ownership here. You're invested in here. You're not invested in Seattle. So when the Rams were winning 3 games a year in St. Louis, who? LT. If I could it was L about the LT Philip Rivers.
I will just put
show.
all my resources into the Agua Caliente Clippers and be okay.
There will be no Agua Caliente Clippers. You know that.
Yeah, there will be.
They'll stay. They'll stay.
They'll stay. Las Vegas Gamblers soon.
I thought the Vegas Aces are a WNBA team.
Did you hear about the story about that too? By the way,
how they got screwed out of their team? They forfeited the game.
Yeah, they had a forfeited game because they refused to play after it took them like 28 hours to get from Vegas to Washington D.C.
What happened?
They don't have private planes in the WNBA. Believe it or not, I don't know.
They don't.
I don't understand.
Wow.
So they don't have private planes. So they flew. So they got delayed in Dallas. They went through Dallas.
Man.
Got delayed. It was like a snowstorm. It was like So they refused to play because they only had like about 2 hours of sleep, and they're like, "This isn't safe." So they refused to play.
They said it wasn't safe.
It was understood that the league delayed the game till 8, which was a 1 hour delay,
Uh-huh.
and they still didn't play.
Damn.
And then they were forced.
The tens of fans were so upset.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I
We have more viewers than the NBA WNBA has fans, though. So we're good.
That's
Yeah, we
bright.
got 3 now.
That's bright. Well, he was dancing, so we lost a couple.
No. That's when we got the extra ones.
Was that when we got him?
Yes.
I call bullshit.
Yes, bruv.
So they should move to San Diego. That would be the best thing for them to do.
I think the Clippers moving is something that should happen sooner rather than later, whether it's San Diego or Orange County or anywhere. And again, when we had this conversation was when I was leaving Vegas with the Golden Knights, and the Golden Knights, that town adopted the Golden Knights
instantly.
They were now their team, and everybody in there had Golden Knights shit. Everybody loved the Golden Knights. Hell, what's his name's dad? Bryce Harper's dad went and saw the Capitals hold their shit up while he had the Golden Knights jersey on.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
This is Vegas people. You know, when you it's a different feeling when you go to a game and you're there for the home team, and you don't ever really get that in a Clipper game. You just don't.
I went 2 times to a Clipper game last year. It was against the Kings because my uncle's a big Kings fan. That was his Christmas present. And against the Sixers.
Sixers was a fun game though.
Yeah, it was cool. Embiid was a monster, and Simmons was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd gone to a game before that, and that game was the first time I'd ever seen a dunk in a game.
Oh.
Lakers Hornets from 3 years back did not have a dunk in the game.
Well, they were both horrible.
It's a Hornets.
But yeah,
Back when the God
it's
Sacre
weird
was-
to go see them, and you never feel like you're a home team.
Do not belittle Bob Sacre.
No, I'm not.
Robert
I-
Sacre, the dancer.
He's amazing.
It's fantastic.
He held that bitch down.
You befriend Kobe Bryant, and you get enough. But he could actually play when he played.
Oh, they all can play.
That's what I understand.
Scalabrine can kick people's asses. We all know
That's
this.
what I understand is
He's a
sometimes,
god.
sometimes in the NBA they stick to their rotation too much because you bring in these guys for 5-10 minute stretches and they hustle like hell and they play hard. Sacre can actually play. Does he match up well against the top tier centers? No, but find a spot for him in the game. Like that's one thing I actually appreciate about Kerr. Kerr changes up his lineup all the time. He's like, yeah, we don't need JaVale McGee this whole entire series. You're not playing. Oh yeah, in the finals, you're our starter. You're starting. I love that.
Pretty good.
Pretty. Wow, that was very insightful. I'm glad. It's
We got about 9 minutes left. Just
I mean, if I was falling,
Litany of words just came out and just blew me away.
if I was falling asleep to that, I can imagine what my viewers felt in those 30 seconds that you were explaining that.
I was actually pretty interested.
Were you?
His viewers, huh?
Yeah.
By the way,
Those were nice.
you and your viewers,
Yeah.
invoices due.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Logo.
August.
Logo.
Logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Yeah. Wait, the logo?
We'll see.
We're gonna change it to Jerry West. That'd be awesome.
44 Clipper, got it.
There you go. Wait, hold. Whoa. What does that mean? 44 Clipper.
No. If you get people actually got a jersey of Jerry West instead of getting any of the players on the Clippers,
Do they? There's
For
no.
44.
There are no Jerry West jersey, Clipper jerseys. Are
I'll
there?
show you a picture of it.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah.
That's just wrong. Come on, you have to be honest. That's wrong.
I would rather have
You
a Patrick Beverly, a Shai Gilgeous Alexander.
I mean,
who
you
else
could
do
be
we
a
have
fan
now?
of it. You could be a fan of it.
And the problem is, I was going to buy a fucking what's his name jersey too last year. 25 got traded with his dad's the coach.
Rivers.
Yeah, Austin Rivers. I was going to buy a Rivers jersey because I remember that game he played where he lost his eye, just playing his ass off. I mean,
Against Portland, I remember.
yeah, that was a great game. But yeah, everybody. I don't think I have a jersey of a current player currently. Because I bought Williams last year, and Williams. I'll start drinking. Williams last year, he just got.
You better.
Do you see this? Do you see this? The hand. If you're watching on YouTube,
Wow.
if you're watching on YouTube right now, I couldn't finish my 32 ounce, but
Chug.
Yo soy,
Chug.
yo soy,
Chug.
yo soy
Chug.
un.
You better put your wife's underwear on tonight.
I'm actually wearing.
Yes, bruv.
I'm actually wearing a pair of her.
Who do you think you are? I am.
That's my man right there. Did you ever know that you're my hero?
I get in so much trouble with this guy.
B, this is for you.
Trouble?
I am a lion.
Yes, you are a lion. Oh, so
Unbelievable.
He always comes bring me liquor and stuff. Hey, you should finish this, shouldn't you? Yeah, okay. We can't do it. You should do it. Oh, okay.
You made you take a shot earlier today, no?
I didn't make him.
He didn't make me.
Wow.
I brought those last night. I wanted to do it last night. It was a Saturday night where my wife was at a concert. It wasn't going to be home till 1 o'clock in the morning. So I go to San Manuel. Real brief story before we have to exit here.
Yeah.
I do end up at San Manuel. I killed it. And on the way home, I decide that I'm leaving there to try to get home by like 12:30, 1 o'clock, because my wife's at the Ed Sheeran concert at the Rose Bowl. I'm thinking
Right.
gets out of there at like 11:30. Takes about an hour to get to that parking lot minimum.
Did she Uber there? Or?
No. She drove, and so then she had to drive back to Covina and then back to Whittier again. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna try to get home by like 12:30 because I figure I could time it right. I could be home before her. I'm driving down the freeway playing a game on my phone at about 12:30 after I've done eating my McDonald's. Late night snack in between breaks, diet here, and all of a sudden I hear. Son of a bitch, I got caught. My wife's in the car. My wife's in the lane right next to me.
Oh, my God.
On the 10 freeway in Southern California, if you've ever driven, like, son of a bitch, I'm glad I got that girl out of the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Oh, did I say? Oh, shit. On that
Okay, quick question before we go.
Yeah.
Worst parking, Hollywood Bowl or Rose Bowl?
Hollywood Bowl.
I know where to park at the Hollywood Bowl, Rose Bowl.
Where are you parking at the Hollywood Bowl?
You just park on the one on the outside. If you park there,
yeah, you can park on the outside across.
If you park
across.
up at the Hollywood Bowl,
That's
you're
the
screwed.
worst.
You're
Yes.
screwed. The Greek theaters, the Greek theaters in that, and also San Manuel Casino on a Saturday night.
That's that bad.
The parking structure was completely full, and they had to divert us.
Is that where we saw Boyz II Men?
No, to the auxiliary. That was Pachanga, the auxiliary parking lot, which had about a 20 to 30 minute line to get on a shuttle. And then they try to change how the line was lining up because it was starting to block traffic. So they try to tell everybody, "Oh no, we're going to whip around the line," and then people started whipping around the line, and I was like, "I'm not moving." And then people started losing their spot in line because nobody else was whipping around the line. They're like, "Wait a second." Then they opened 2 other additional lines on top of the main line that was already open. I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah.
I'm glad I hit that jackpot for $1,000 right when I got in there. You're welcome. On that note, it is 5 minutes, actually 4 minutes of the hour. We are probably off the air. There's probably some buffer music playing right now.
Should be.
Yeah. So if you're still listening to us, thank you for listening to us. We are Kaotic Sports. We've been here for 2 hours. Hope you've enjoyed as much as we have. I think
We've been doing this for 1 year, guys.
We've been doing it for a whole year now. So congratulations.
And we've gained 0 viewers.
That's okay. I think we're a lot
we're
better.
better now, so we can start advertising. So it's okay.
We're a lot better. We've got to tell Conrad he's got to start ponying up for the advertising.
Yeah,
so
got it.
sweet. All right, perfect. Well, hopefully see you all next week. We're moving studios. We're moving.
So are we?
We won't be here next week.
We will not be here. We'll not be on the air next week.
No.
We won't be ready. So we are taking off next week.
We're taking off next week and possibly the week after because of the move.
That works because I actually work the next 2 Sundays.
We don't want to hear about what your work schedule is.
So
damn, I'm coming back from a bachelor party next week. So
hopefully the new studio will be ready and prepared for us Thursday when I get back next week. We should have everything in there. We should be able to get everything up and running in like 4 hours, and then we can move on. So next week we're definitely off. The week after we might be on. We might be the first thing back on air.
Excellent. So we'll see.
Right.
We'll see
Reruns.
Yeah. Watch the reruns. Now there's only one person watching now. We actually lost somebody right now. God damn it. Later.